Rose. Was a trainer for 15 years, an MVP, then went on to go work at Microsoft for about a decade and a half on Teams, Excel, Office, Windows. I am a webcaster for Petri.com, and I own my own consulting company. And to my daughter, if she's watching, in case you weren't sure, honey, I'm a geek and a big old nerd, and I love stuff like this. But the only two people who make my nerdiness look small is our other co-hosts, Oz and John, up in the booth. Take it away.
Hey. Thank you, Steven.
Oh,
Awesome. Exciting to be here at the HyperX Arena at the Luxor in Las Vegas. Oz, what are you fired up about tonight?
oh, I'm fired about this competition. The world is being represented here. We got Poland, Brazil. Boa noite to all my Brazilians. Yeah. Yes.
That's right. We're fired up. All
That's
right.
right. And let's take it back to Steven on the stage.
All right. Well, none of this happens without our good friend Andrew, so I'd like to bring him up here on stage now. Andrew, where are you? Come on down. Don't be shy. Yes, you. Come on down. Look at him walking down that Excel green walkway. I got you over here, Andrew. How are you?
I'm good.
So, what are we doing here tonight? Walk us through this.
Well, guys, have you ever seen that somebody's dream comes true? Watch this moment. It's happening right now. Because I was always dreaming, back since I was a player, back in Molotov days, the first time I came to the finals, I really was dreaming that this deserves to be an esport. This needs to be in a cyber arena with the crowd cheering and the whole world watching. Yeah! And I'm really thankful for the whole team at the Financial Modeling World Cup for organizing everything here. I'm absolutely thankful to our sponsors, to EVE Online, to FreeMind Seattle, Order.co, Software One, and of course, the title sponsor, Microsoft. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Thank you, Andrew. All right, we'll bring Andrew back up here in a few moments when we start to get into our cases and what we're going to be doing tonight, which is great. So here's, as I said, this is going to be our format tonight, is we are going to have, as you can see in front of you, there are 8 seats. So we will bring out 8 players, and 4 of them will move to round 2. We will then do it again with 8 more players. 4 of them will make it to the next round. Our final round would be those final 8 players, with 1 being crowned this year's champion. All right, so our next speaker, Johnny Thomas from Microsoft, is going to come up, give a few words, because Excel is at the core of what so many of you do, and it's such a key piece of Office. So please help me welcome Mr. Johnny Thomas.
Hello, Las Vegas. Welcome to the Microsoft Excel World Championship, where some of the world's top Excel experts are going to demonstrate their macro mastery, their calculation creativity, their function finesse. Yes. Excel is one of the world's most widely used data analytics platforms. It helps hundreds of millions of people solve whatever problems they can throw at it. It's become a utility tool for helping people organize, analyze, and visualize their data, whether that be for a school sign-up sheet or a family budget, or a planning model for a giant corporation, a canvas for helping graphic artists, or a tool for launching rockets into space. And that is really all about all the creativity that you all bring to the product. I'm honored to be a part of the team that gets to work on it, but I'm humbled by the ingenuity that those Excel fans, those passionate spreadsheeters do with our little app. Back in 2017, I ran a little competition I had dubbed the World Championship. And even back then, I was blown away by the types of things our competitors were doing in that challenge. And some of those are going to be here up on stage tonight competing for that crown again. but we've come a long way from a little award show being streamed out of my tiny office in Redmond to being here in Las Vegas for a live head-to-head competition in an e-gaming arena, right? And that is a testament to you all. The passion, the energy, the excitement that you bring to spreadsheeting, you are legends, and I thank you. So, I'm gonna stop talking now. I'll just say to the contestants that are gonna be coming up here, good luck to you. I hope your calculation engines are on full throttle and your fingers are feeling nimble. And to the audience, strap yourselves in and get ready for a wild ride. Let's get this party started.
Beautifully done. Thank you, Johnny. All right, now, what's the prize money? What are these folks going to get? Well, we have, and this will be split between our winners, $15,000 that will be split between our winners this evening. Who is ready to start meeting our contestants? Oh, we can do way better than that. Who is ready to start meeting our contestants? That's what I like to hear. All right. I spent some time working on this today, so I'm excited. So here we go. Contestant number 1, Andrew the Annihilator Knight. Come on down. And here he comes. All right, a little bit about Andrew. You are going to be in seat number 1. A little bit about Andrew. He has been working with Excel for 14 years. After 4 years, felt that he had sort of set a whole new bar when he had to replace the ribbon bar in Office when it changed over because people didn't like it. Now people are like, what are you showing me? Interesting fact, this man is not only an avid Pokemon Go player, but he had an article about his Pokemon Go playing in the Financial Times. Let's see somebody beat that. Representing Australia, one more big hand for the Annihilator. All righty, contestant number 2, Peter. His first album will be his diary set to music, the Swiftie sensation, Peter Charel. Come on down, Peter. Peter has spent 16 years working on Excel after 4 years, after doing it for fantasy football and other sports. Go ahead and grab a seat. You are going to be at number 2. You got a few fans in the office. He's a Swiftie, so our one and only Swiftie up on the panel. Peter also loves Ultimate Frisbee because he loves the element of football and the support of mixed teams. He is representing the U.S. for tonight. Another big hand for Peter Charel. All right, contestant number 3, Adam, the Human Backpack Carter. Adam is just going to saunter until you guys get louder. So, Adam, Backpack Carter. 8 years of working in Excel, 4 years later, forced to create tools for his clients and just moved up from there. He is he manages a fantasy football team, Dynasty League, and he likes the fact he gets to take data, stats, and sports, put them all together, representing the U.S. One more big hand for Adam. Oh, Canada, sorry. Canada, my home country. I should know that. Looking at the wrong line. That'll teach me. All right, number 4. Jakob the Alchemist Bornikowski. Jakob spent 6 years, first year on the job, started getting kind of good, as he puts it, to then becoming the workspace expert. I love this. He made Tetris in Excel with VBA that you could play, but did not add the music because he was afraid of copyright issues. The music is what concerned him. Love it. Representing Poland, one more big hand for the Alchemist. Contestant number 5, Patrick Patman Fever Chatain. "12 years of working with Excel, 4 years in, student at McGill University in the place of my birth, Montreal, Canada." Big hand for more of our Canadian fans. He's a soccer fan, loves himself some Real Madrid, and he is also a gamer, which I absolutely love. So, big hand for Patman Fever. Sitting in position number 6, Michael Jarman Army. Michael Jarman, come on down. Nine years of experience with Excel, 1 year moved to head of model development, and that is all about financial models, so we'll just keep that clear. And from the UK, and has tasted over, this is his claim to fame, over 5,000 beers. Big hand for the Jarman Army. Next, sitting in station number 7, appropriately, Curtis, the Beer Hunter Landry. Curtis has spent 20 years with Excel, has about 5 years in, really got great at it. He considers himself a beer diarist, so it is perfect that he sits next to him, representing the United States. A big hand for the Beer Hunter. And now it's time for our final contestant. And the final seat for round 1 is Dan Mayo. "23 years of Excel experience, and after 5 years really got deep on it. Loves mixed game poker, representing the country of Australia, Diamond Dan." All right, it is time for our first case animation. So we will show that, then I will tell our contestants the password, so not go far, and then we will bring Andrew back on stage. So let's show our first case.
Welcome to the semifinals of the Microsoft Excel World Championship 2023. We are glad to present you the case for the round Excel Superheroes, designed by Andrew Grigalunovich, the founder of the tournament. Dear finalists of Microsoft Excel World Championship, this case study is devoted to you, the real Excel superheroes. You will be dealing with fantasy Excel esports games where fictional Excel superstars compete against each other. Your goal will be to forecast the scores of their matches. As you see in the table below, each Excel superhero has been assessed on a total of 7 different skills that are important in Excel esports: knowledge of functions, analytical skills, available array of lambdas, etc. We have also created a list of 100 Excel esports case study names, which are provided on the Database tab. Each case's demands from the players was assessed for the same 7 skills on a 10-point scale. In this game, you will need to assess how well each Excel superstar's skills match a particular case study. What is each hero's form at a particular day? Calculate the number of points Excel superstars can score. This is an elimination round, and every 7.5 minutes, the player with the least amount of points will be eliminated from the race. Be vigilant and try to score points sooner than your opponents. Only 4 players will make it to the final round. This case contains a total of 7 levels and 5 bonus questions. The bonus questions are available to the first few players who correctly solve them. The levels build upon each other. By solving level 1, you will also complete a step towards solving level 2. When you solve level 2, you will need to expand your solution to solve level 3 and so on. Plan your strategy wisely. Good luck!
All right, so the passcode, we've now given it to you. When you are ready to begin, please raise your hand. Do not start until we tell you to. If you have a question, let us know. We'll answer it. Andrew, take a moment, talk us through this case and why that was chosen.
That's a great case, and that's obvious. That was chosen because we wanted to celebrate the Excel superstars, and they're all here, and the other 8 are waiting up there for the next heat. So it's a great case. It's building level by level, so you guys, I really recommend you do not start solving with level 7. It's easier to do points at level 1, because that's going to help you on level 2, then on level 3, and so on. As always, we have the bonus points available, and 5 of them will be, there are 5 bonus points questions. Bonus question 1 is available to 5 of you, and bonus question 5 is going to be only for 1 of you guys. So, but only 4 of you make it to the finals. 4 will be eliminated.
All right. Players, when you are ready, please raise your hand that you're ready to start.
You
If
might
have
have
a question. Now is our time to ask it. Are there any questions from any of our contestants? Any questions? Any questions before we get started? If you are ready, raise your hand and we will start the countdown shortly. All right, we got 1 ready, 2 ready. 2, all right. All right, good. Looks like we are good to go. No final questions, correct? All righty. We're gonna do the countdown and you all are gonna help. Are you ready, Andrew? We're gonna do the countdown. All right, let's do it. Everybody with me. We're going to start at 3. Ready? 3,
3,
2,
1, go!
Nice job. All right, going to turn it up to our boys in the booth. Take it away, gents.
Thank you, Stephen. Here we go. We are ready.
Yes.
Our contestants have just opened the case files, and they're getting going on this first case, which is all about esports. Kind of meta here because we have a case where we're having the contestants solve a problem about scoring esports.
Exactly. And I've got some interesting categories here with the lambdas, the tables, etc. So all things that make you good with Excel and data. But I want to say that we are at the destination of the road to Las Vegas. This has been a year-long trek for a lot of these people.
Yes, it has.
Yes, it
has. And now we're seeing Andrew Nye's screen. As you can see, he's running a substitute function here, some formula to get some points on the board. And one thing that's really important to know with this format, if you've watched esports in the Microsoft Excel World Championship before, is tonight this is a timed elimination. So at 7 minutes and 30 seconds, we're going to eliminate our first contestant here.
Exactly. That means that's that old joke about you don't have to be as fast as a bear. You got to be faster than your friend, right? So every 7.5 minutes, another bear is going to catch somebody else.
You just got to outrun your friends. And right now we have some runners. We have Michael Jarman, Jakob is out. Both of them are out with 125 points.
Yeah.
Along with Andrew's got 75. And what they're doing here is they're scoring some bonus points. So in the bottom right corner of Andrew's screen, you can see he's got bonus 2. You have his points down there in the bottom right, and he's got bonus 2 already.
Right.
So they're all just kind of working some strategy here to get some bonus points on the board quickly.
Yep, and how the bonus points work is bonus point 1, 5 people can get, 2, 4 people can get, 3 people can get, 2, just 1, not.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. All right, so we're going to move over to Michael Jarman and see how he's doing. He's currently got to 125 points first.
And Andrew Nye is on the bubble. Andrew, Adam, Dan, and Curtis.
And as you can see here, Andrew is on level 1 now, starting level 1. So he's worked through bonus 1. He's got level 1 going.
Right.
Yeah.
God.
And we'll move over to Michael Jarman's screen in just a sec here.
Yep.
There we
That's
go.
what
There's
we're looking
Michael.
at.
So it looks like he's also now got bonus 1 and 2.
Yep.
and working through level 1 here, most likely. And level 1 is all about calculating the weight or the percentage of those total functions there.
Right, right.
Yeah, so yeah, he is on level 1 now. We can see he's got an index formula going and working very quickly here to try and get some points. Again, set with 7 minutes 30 seconds when we have 22:30 on the clock. Oh, we got Peter Charles.
Oh.
Okay, level 1 complete.
All right.
Yeah. Awesome.
Go. Now Dan Mayo.
And now Michael's on to level 2. So this we're looking at how to calculate the player's score for the entire game. And as you can see in that column there, they have a case number and a player, and he's got to figure out how to calculate that score. So let's move over to Peter Charles' screen.
Right.
He's our
out
leader.
In front. Yep, out in front. Let's see.
Yeah, here we
Look
go.
at that.
He's already on level 3. No bonus points. So this is a different strategy here. Peter is just going for these first 3 levels
Just diving
and getting some points on the board.
And this may work out for him.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. What do you think, Oz? I think Peter might have also won tonight's competition for coming down that tunnel, tunnel run.
Yes,
that was pretty impressive.
That was classic. Yes.
I mean,
he took it seriously.
Yeah, he is a Swiftie, so he's got practice. He's got some stuff under his belt.
Yes,
But, all right, here we go. Level 3 complete. Peter Charles out in front with 440 points. We got Michael Jarman just behind, along with Patrick Chatane. Here's Patrick. He's looking at level 2, and he does have bonus points for both bonus 1 and bonus 2. And those are worth 50 and 75 points each. So that's a pretty smart strategy if you can now get those points plus start scoring these levels. These first few levels, Oz, are going to be pretty easy, I would say, for the competitors at this level.
They are. But, wow. Just looking at the scores, we're coming up on 5 minutes left.
Yeah, so we can see a filter function
5
here,
minutes
Patrick.
Okay. All right.
And one thing,
see Patrick is working on a separate sheet versus working on the same sheet.
Yeah, and as Andrew mentioned at the beginning of this,
name the ranges. Name the range. Okay.
Naming his ranges, cleaning stuff up. Oh, we're looking at Jakob's screen here.
Jakob. Okay.
He's also tied for second, really, with 245.
Ooh.
As we're coming up on our first elimination, just over 2 minutes to go before our first elimination at 22:30.
And we've got our reigning champ is in 6th place with just 75 points, but he's not in danger right now.
And as we know, the contestants here, they need to post their scores to a separate file. So it could be that Andrew has some scores to post and hasn't done that yet.
We've
seen that in the past.
Sneaky thing. Yeah. They sit on points and then, like a jack in the box, just pop out of nowhere with all these points.
That's right. So, and Andrew is our #1 seed here coming into the finals.
He is.
So we're definitely looking to see him post some big numbers here. But as Andrew mentioned at the beginning of this case builds, which means they're going to have to score these levels in order.
Exactly. You cannot jump ahead to get a lot of points, right? You have to go in order with this case.
Yeah, so that can limit your strategy a bit because you're kind of forced into solving this in order, although the bonuses look like they're going to come into play here. Patrick's now in second with 385, so he's moved out in second. But really, with just over a minute to go for this first elimination, we're looking for 4th place and above.
Right, exactly.
I'm sorry, 7th place and above. I misspoke there. It's going to be our...
We're looking at, so
Adam
Carter in last place with 50.
Yeah, we'll jump over to Adam's screen and see how he's doing.
Yeah, because, man, we're about to set a bear free here.
Yes. And we can see Jakob there's Peter. Peter's got first 4 levels complete, which is impressive with 23 minutes to go.
Moving. Yeah. Look at that.
Can see our competitors there. Awesome to see them here in the HyperX Esports Arena. Okay, so Adam, with just 30 seconds to go, can he score some? Oh, and he does. He does.
All right. Oh, Andrew.
Okay, that leaves Andrew Nye.
Come on.
Needed some points.
The reigning champion.
We need him.
Come on.
To post some scores.
Andrew's got to do something, man.
We have our audience chanting frantically for Andrew with just a few seconds to go.
Can you smell that bear? Can you smell it?
Oh,
no. It's at the door. All right.
We're seeing Andrew's screen now. He's flipping over to the scores. It looks like he has some in. What happened? Oh, heartbreaker.
Wait a minute. What? Something happened. Something happened.
Okay, we're
something
gonna
fishy
Hang
happened.
on, keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to
All
figure
right.
it out
All
there.
right.
We're not
Yeah.
exactly sure.
Okay.
Maybe an issue with the score sheet, but
Yeah.
All right, we'll let Andrew
keep
keep
at it.
working until we sort this out.
All right. Yeah. We got to sort. All
Thank
right,
you,
just keep
Steven.
going. All right.
So we got Andrew. It looks like he's working on level 3. So unless he was just his score is incorrect for 1 and 2, he didn't score any points there yet. But he does have those bonus points.
Yes.
Peter Scharl, on the other hand, is way out in front here.
Way out in front.
With 4 levels scored, although
Yep.
no bonus points. So
Right. And there's a total. Yeah. For the regular levels, you can get a maximum of 1,500. The bonus points are an additional 500 for a maximum of 2,000. And we've got Peter Scharl out with 620 points out in front.
yeah, that's right.
All right. And he's got no bonus points scored.
Yeah, and we are looking for the top 4 in this semifinal to move on to the final. Now we have another elimination coming up in another 6 minutes or so here, so we'll look for that as well. We're still trying to figure out our first elimination, but we'll let our competitors keep moving.
Yeah.
Patrick Chatane is also in second place now with 620 points. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's 565.
All right.
Patrick.
Trying to see what's
And
happening
we're
there.
seeing how Peter's doing here. It looks like he's probably working on level 5. Level 5 is a tough one because he has to now calculate the score for 4 different players. So it kind of brings a lot more players involved. There's also this luck factor,
Yep,
which
luck
I really
factor.
like.
Yeah.
And that luck factor we've seen, essentially the luck factor is kind of at the end of the game when it's close. Players might just guess scores, right?
Yep,
We've seen
yep,
that before with some
yep.
rand between.
Sometimes it works and sometimes, but it's better than sitting there with your head in your hand.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at and see how Dan's doing. We haven't seen Dan yet. He's in 4th place right now, making the cut for this round with 20 minutes to go. And Dan has got the first 3 levels complete. And we'll flip over there in just a second. Oh, now we can see all of our competitors here.
Yep. And Dan has
There they
the
are.
3 levels.
Busy behind
and
those screens.
No bonus points, but he does have those 3 levels complete. And
Yeah.
notice Adam Carter, he's at 95% on level 2. So he's not complete. Not all of his answers are not right, but close.
Close, yeah.
All right.
Something might be off there. Okay, looks like Andrew was eliminated. We'll get confirmation on that.
Yeah, still waiting for confirmation.
Yeah.
And what you see over on the right side is the keystrokes. All right, so it's been confirmed that our reigning champion, one of my favorite people, the Annihilator, is gone.
Oh, heartbreaker. Sorry to see that, Andrew.
Oh, all right. But we're here. He came all the way from Australia.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
hey,
Give him some love. Our audience here is giving him some love. And
Here
we're
we
watching
go.
Dan Mayo's on level 3 here. Or actually, he's working on level 4 now. One thing I like about level 4 is it has this, level 3 has this game night factor. And what that is a kind of a deterioration in points there because our contestants might not be on their game,
Right.
which is very realistic because it's late at night here
Yep.
in Las Vegas.
Yep.
Probably not getting the best sleep. Hopefully our contestants are hydrated. And so a little game night factor is playing into these, which I love. It's a great case by Andrew.
Yep, and one thing that
I want to jump in real quick with Andrew. We are going to double check and make sure that Andrew is in fact eliminated. Any quick thoughts?
It's a bit confusing because, I mean,
We will look, we will check, we will make sure that everything is good. But we will double check. If we need to, we'll get you into the next round. We'll make sure that it works. But great job so far. Go ahead and grab a seat. Let's keep going, folks.
all right.
All right, thank you,
All
Steven.
right. A little word from Andrew Nyla. We'll
And you can see our contestants on the screen there. What's nice is our audience can see their screens right there in front. They have these big monitors right in front of their screen, so everyone can see what they're doing, what they're working on, looking at their formulas here. As Oz said, you can also see their keyboard shortcuts flying up on the left side there. And these are our top competitors in the world. So they are very fast, lightning fast on the keyboard.
Right, and we're coming up.
And now we have a switch and lead change here. We got to get caught up on that.
Ooh.
We have Michael Jarman out in front. Patrick is
Yeah.
in second with 664 points, and Peter Scharl right there. Jakob is currently making the cut.
Yep. And we saw Patrick in Tucson last week at
Yeah,
the
that's
collegiate
right.
championship.
He's our collegiate champion
Yep.
here.
The collegiate champion, and he made it in the last chance qualifications last night.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So he came off the porch to run with the big dogs.
He sure did.
Yes.
Yeah, so we have our second elimination coming up in just under 2 minutes now. And that would currently be Curtis Landry in seventh. Let's go over to Curtis. We'll take a look at Curtis's screen. We haven't really looked at Curtis yet.
And
see how he's doing.
if there is a tie, they both stay in until somebody scores at least 1 point.
That's right. Yeah.
But the time keeps moving.
Yeah, that's right. And as we can see on Michael's screen there, we were seeing some lambdas there, by row, using all these new features and functions
Yeah.
of Excel. It's awesome to see our competitors using all these dynamic arrays and lambdas and lets.
Yeah. And we got to thank people like Johnny who
There's
gave
Curtis.
the speech earlier. For all the great
Yes.
stuff that comes to Excel is constantly evolving.
That's right. So here's Curtis currently on the chopping block with just a minute to go for our next elimination.
Ooh.
He's got 440 points, and you're right, Oz, he's actually tied with Dan now. So we will see that go through. If they're tied at 15, they'll continue on until we have a competitor move out in front. So both on level 3, both Curtis and Dan have completed level 3. They're on level 4. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Michael
Okay.
Jarman out with 845. Amazing. Really moving through this pretty well. It'll be interesting to see if we have someone solve this entire case.
Yeah,
Now the
that
first
would be a
Michael,
trick.
yeah, Michael has the first 3 bonus points scored, but really he can't score the other 2 until he gets down to those next levels.
Right.
Okay, so we got just 15 seconds now to elimination, and we still have a tie. So we will not see a player eliminated until that tie is broken.
Or if the next elimination comes and there's still a tie, that means there's 2 bears out there and say both of them can go if there's still a tie.
That's right. Better be running fast at that point.
That's right. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, the first player to score will not be eliminated and stay in our semifinal number 1 right here. And again, for our audience, this is semifinal number 1 with our 8 of our top 16 competitors.
That's
and then
right.
we'll be moving on to semifinal number 2, and then the finals will crown a champion tonight. So we're watching Dan here, working on level 4. Level 4, again, brings in that luck factor. And there's 2 players as well that he's calculating scores for. He's got to figure out the winner, so that and input the score of the winning player. So a lot of variables here that they have to solve for, because essentially we're getting all these kind of factors that work into an esports player's skill set, I should say. So we still have a tie here with 14. We've gone through a
this is
minute of
scary.
our elimination.
This is scary.
Yeah. We'll see how Curtis is doing. There's Curtis. He's also working on level 4 here.
He's working hard.
Yeah.
Look at this.
See,
and the situation of working on the same sheet versus working on a different sheet.
Right. And you can see the G and F and the luck factor there. Those are 2 factors playing into the scores of each player. So there's player 1 on the left, player 2 on the right.
Oh, he's got this index match going instead
trying
of
to do
an
some
X lookup or
Yeah, that's right.
And we don't see Power Query used.
No. I know you're rooting for it. I think someday.
Someday.
Yeah, maybe we could do like a special
Someday.
Power Query only event at some point, just for Oz.
All right.
Yeah.
Go.
And so here we go. Curtis is still looking for points at level 4.
Dan, Curtis, somebody's got to move.
We got. And if you're joining us, we're past our second elimination. It was at 15 minutes, but whoever scores first here between Dan and Curtis will continue on as we move towards our next elimination at 7:30.
And can they go for one of the bonuses? Because so nobody can get bonus 1 anymore. All 5 of those are taken.
Right.
Oh, bonus 2. no more people can get that one. But there's still.
Yep, still hope for bonus 3.
Yeah.
And I think those still might come into play here for our top 4. Because again, at the end of this, I know there's a lot going on with this because we have eliminations going on throughout. But at the end, we're going to take our top 4 players. Oh,
right.
Here we go.
Okay.
Looks
Let's see.
like.
Let's see. Oh, Dan Mayo. Dan Mayo got
Looks
some
like
points.
Dan
Now
Mayo got
Curtis
some
Landry
points.
is the one on the bubble. No! Curtis Landry is
sorry to
gone.
see
All
Curtis
right.
go.
So now let's see if Dan Mayo can pull himself out in
Yeah.
front of Adam Carter.
An interesting strategy there. Dan scored partial points on level 4.
Oh!
All right, big hand for Curtis. Curtis, come on over here.
All right. Let's hear what Curtis has to say.
You guys were neck and neck. What happened there?
Just not fast enough.
At what point did you start to get like getting into the weeds, or was there a part of it that was a little difficult to sort of work through, or was it just the amount of time? What really sort of kind of happened and fall together for you there towards the end?
Yeah, it's all about the time and how people get eliminated right away. And I don't know, I'm going to watch this afterwards to see what strategies won, but I was just trying to go as fast as I can, not really caring if I was getting the answer that can carry on to the next solution.
Great job. Well done. Big hand, everybody,
right.
for Curtis Landry. Go ahead and grab a seat. Drop that one. All right, back up to
All
our
right.
guys in the booth, Oz and John.
All right, Dan
Thank you,
Mayo is the
Steven.
one in last place in jeopardy of being eliminated, and his level 4 is only partially correct. So
Yeah.
now the question is, do you try to fix it or move on and try to deal with level 5?
Yeah.
Or go to, okay,
Okay, here we
straighten
go.
it out. Level 4 is good.
Level
All
4,
right.
we got those. So that's an interesting strategy. As we're looking at Peter Charles' screen, he's out in the lead. But what Dan, I think, did there was he had partial points scored, and he just put something on the board
okay.
to get past there.
All right.
I think that was an interesting strategy.
3 minutes to our next elimination.
Yeah.
Right now it is Dan Mayo, and he's just, 43 points behind Adam.
Yeah, so not bad. Again, we're looking for our top 4, but we will have an elimination coming up at 7 minutes, 30 seconds.
All right. Let's see. You just got to get to the top 4. That's the goal here. With Peter Charles looking safely out in front.
Yeah, definitely. As of right now, working on, he might be moving on to level 6. He has partial points for level 5, but might be moving on to level 6 now. Again, only 1 bonus point for him, but I think we'll see how this plays out at the very end with under 10 minutes to go. Interesting strategy by Dan, and it's also interesting that our next 8 competitors are in the audience here watching, seeing how these strategies are playing out, because this is a timed elimination. We haven't seen a lot of these before. It's a new format for a lot of our players.
That's right. We've done this one other time, I think.
Yes, we did it a few months ago. Where we saw Dearmid early, eliminated early on that, and now we're seeing our top seed, Andrew Nye, eliminated as well.
We're coming up on another elimination.
Yep.
Come on.
Yeah,
See.
just a few minutes to go on that one.
Dan,
Minute 30.
90 seconds until the next elimination.
Okay, here we go. So, and that currently is Dan, but really close to Adam. Adam is also right there. Both both have completed level 4, but Adam does have those bonus points, so that's currently keeping him in the lead.
Okay, and Michael Jarman just got bonus points 4.
Michael is flying through this case.
And only one other person can get bonus point 4.
Okay.
1 minute until the next elimination. Yep, Dan Mayo is, come on, and he's still at 620.
There's
43
Dan,
points.
looking intense.
Can he find 43 points? Dan. Come on.
Oh, Dan.
Your country is counting on you.
Yeah, and here we're seeing Michael out in the lead. Got all first 5 levels complete, 4 bonus points. He might complete this entire case on to level 6 now.
He's a former champion, but he is here because of the last chance qualification from last night. Yep.
Yeah, we haven't talked a lot about that yet, but we have just a few seconds left, 15 seconds left or so.
He's sitting on some points that he's just not sharing with us.
Dan, squeak by again. Always looking back, checking some time.
Oh, come on. 5 seconds. Come on. What? Come on. Oh, okay. And Adam just jumped in. Oh,
Yeah, Adam
jumped in front of Jakob. Okay, and Dan is gone.
Oh, sorry to see Dan go.
I'll be the same. All right.
Okay,
so
well now it's game on. We're looking for our top 4 to go through to the finals.
So there's just one more elimination, right?
That's
just
correct,
one more.
Oz, yeah.
Okay. So
essentially,
if Michael
that elimination happens when the time is up. So we'll eliminate the last person, and we'll have our top 4 move on.
All right, Dan.
All right. Let's hear from
That was
Steve.
neck and neck for quite a while, and then you kind of pulled that out right there at the end, and you started looking like you were, going to start charging the field. What are your thoughts?
Well, I now see what happened because I thought I got bonus 2 out, and I thought only 3 people had got it, so it was available. I didn't realize Andrew's ticked down the bottom, and so that's why I didn't get my extra 75 points.
Oh,
I was
my
wondering why did I get
gosh.
Scott for bonus 2. But look, honestly, I'm just happy not to be first out. Seriously. I've been saying to people today, to use a poker term, I'm drawing dead against this field. So, look, I've been around this sort of Excel competitive esports things pretty much since it started. This is just a lot of fun. Glad I had the chance to participate today.
Absolutely. Big hand for Dan Mayo. Thanks, Dan. We're going to head off that way, and then we'll let you guys grab yourself in. All right, gentlemen, we're in the final stretch. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear some noise for our final contestants that move in the last few minutes.
Yep.
Oz and John, take us to the finish.
That's right, and we just got one more elimination in this round, and Adam Carter is right there with 718 points.
That's right. Our top 4 will move on. We could see Michael Jarman and Patrick Chitane working there intensely to get stuff going. And they're probably Patrick's. He's right there now. He got out to an early lead, and or had the lead for a bit. Now he's kind of on the chopping block. So we'll see how Adam handles these last 5 minutes with just over 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, and look at Michael Jarman way out in front.
Yeah, he could potentially solve this entire case. He's now on level 7. Level 7 is a very hard level, but it's worth 420 points.
Ooh.
Yeah, it has 8 players involved. There's a timed elimination, and you have to find all their combined scores. So there's a lot going on there.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, it'd be interesting to know I don't know what a strategy would be here, Oz, but would you potentially just kind of, if you had a big lead like that, would you cool it and kind of wait for the finals, or would you press the gas pedal?
See, there's always the concern that somebody's sitting on points. So no, I would not relax.
Okay.
But I'm not Michael Jarman. I mean, he's a special breed. I mean, to get eliminated on the road to Las Vegas and get dropped out somewhere like around Wyoming, and then still show up and get in, that's a special person. He's made of something different.
That's the Jarmy Army right there, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
The Jarmy's
Trooper.
Army.
Yeah. Okay, so with just under 4 to go, we currently have Adam Carter on the chopping block now.
Well, gosh.
Patrick has scored a few more points there. He does have 2 bonus points as well, so that might come into play here. He's got partial points for level 5 and 6. So I'm not exactly sure what level he's working on, but you can see his filter function there. He's working really fast.
Yeah. Filter, one of those relatively new functions that's really, really handy.
Yeah. He's our collegiate champion from last week, and as we mentioned, it's fun to watch Patrick.
Patrick out of Montreal.
Yeah. Intense player, young player.
Yeah.
And he's very fast. Thinks fast, solves these cases really quick.
And a lot of these people here tonight are professionals, long time experience with Excel. And then you look at, the collegiate championship, they had to be full-time students.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
And
we got a change here.
All right.
Got Patrick scoring some points.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Patrick is in
added
third
some
place
partial
now.
points there.
Yes.
Looks like some more points
Yeah.
on levels 4 and 5. And he has those 2 bonuses. So still with just
Patrick
2.5 minutes to go. Adams now.
I saw Patrick using my favorite count A function, which means you can count the non-empty cells in a range. It's so underused.
Yeah, yeah.
Count A, look at that.
There you go. When you have text in a column like that, you need to count it up. Got the mid
function.
and the sequence going.
Okay. Okay. Let's look at Adam, see what's happening, because we got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay, there's Adam. Look at that.
Okay.
He's got his, maybe needs to drink some of that water. Come on. Come on.
Cool,
come
cool,
on.
calm, and collected, huh?
Woo.
Here we go. Okay. Oh, he's got some formatting going on this one too. Trying to figure out multiple player scores with that luck factor there. Looks like he's working. He's got some partial points all over the place here.
Yeah. Just need 25 points.
Oh, man.
Maybe if he cleaned up that 95% in level 2 or level 5's 80%. Oh, wow.
Just
Come on,
90
Adam.
seconds to go.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
But his keys are moving.
Yeah.
He's looking back over his shoulder.
He's got some
He smells
points.
that bear is coming. He's get moving, man. You got to. Woo.
I think we're going to need to get an actual bear.
Yeah. Oh,
That-
yes.
Next year.
Next year.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's Las Vegas. You know, we
Yeah.
can get a bear on the stage.
You'll probably get one for the next round. All right.
Yeah,
Here we
here we
go.
go.
We're coming up on it. Come on, Adam. Can you do something? All right.
Got to get
Let's
some
see.
points. Jakob is on just the cusp there on 4th place. And he is working, too, towards level 6 with those 2 bonus points. So that, I'm thinking that second bonus point might just save him here.
But
So that's a strategy.
The time is
Yeah.
almost gone. And to remind you that we're just taking the top 4 here. So with this elimination, the top 4 will be moving on to the finals. Yes. See, that's it. See,
Wow.
these, oh my gosh. These probably was sitting on points.
Yep.
See, now Jakob, the guy from Poland, come on,
Yeah.
now he's on the bubble. Oh,
Yeah.
with seconds.
Level 6. Oh, here we go.
Jakob,
Here we
what in
go
the hell
again.
is going on here? Now Chastain.
no.
Oh my God. Come on. Chastain, the collegiate. Now, how did this happen? How did this happen?
2-1.
Oh my gosh. Come on, no, Patrick. No.
Heartbreaker.
No, come on. What is, oh my gosh. How did, oh, golly. Oh,
Wow.
the collegiate champion last second. Oh,
All right, round 1.
Wow.
That was
All right, we'll send it
the
down to
most
Steven.
amazing 5 minutes I have ever
Oh, my
seen, where
gosh.
it just went
This
went
is
on its
crazy.
head. That was insane. All right, Patrick, let me start with you. Come on up here. Dude, you were out there. What happened?
I don't know. I didn't see the last 30 seconds. Something in level 5 was off. Something with the bonus points with the lucky numbers. Some of my OR functions probably were off. Has to be that. I don't know. I have no idea.
It'll be great to be able to see the replay, sort of go through it, but awesome job and great job. Sorry you're eliminated. Our last 4 finalists, come on over here. Gentlemen, all of you, come on over.
Oh my gosh.
Adam, I have to start with you. What the hell happened? And you were like this close to being eliminated, and all of a sudden you jumped into 2nd place. What happened?
I caught, one error in my logic for level 6. I turned around and I caught the error in the last second.
Yep.
Nice job. Peter, you were way out in front for quite a while. You were just leaving everybody in your dust there for quite a bit.
Then I realized what I put together does not scale for the later levels, so that was not good.
All right, well, good lesson learned. Gentlemen, what about you? What were your thoughts? Again, Adam, Jacob, great job in coming up, especially towards the end. You are as surprised as everybody else that you did as well as you did. He is still in shock. Mr. Jarman, nice job. Number 1 coming in, jumping up late in the game. What was going on there?
Yeah, I sort of tried to do a really lazy solution and then sort of saw that the later questions had more and more people, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll do it properly. And then, once I'd sort of like built that out, like when it was like, oh, do 4 players and then do 8, and I'm like, oh, yeah, fine. And then the last one, I think the only reason I didn't get is I didn't see there were 30 questions. But yeah, if the final can go that well, I'll be really pleased. But yeah, that's it.
All right, well, congratulations to our 4 finalists. We are going to take a break. We'll be back with round 2. Don't go anywhere. See you shortly.
At 7 minutes 30 seconds when we have 22:30 on the clock.
All right, for the rest of you, come on up. You can clean up anything you left up.
Okay, level 1 complete. On level 4.
All right, big hand for Curtis. Curtis, come on over here.
All right, let's hear what Curtis.
Sorry to see Dan go.
I'll be the same. I'll be the same. All right. Oh, come on! What is? Oh my gosh! The collegiate champion, last second. Oh.
All right.
Wow.
There are many software, cloud, and technology providers, but there's only one who brings it all together to move business forward. Software One. Because no one else can act on software and cloud intelligence like we do. End to end, side by side, building better outcomes. All in one. Software One.
Thank you, spreadsheets, for helping me do my taxes.
Thank you, spreadsheets, for keeping us on beat. Thank you, spreadsheets, for giving me this rose.
EVE to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do whatever you want. You can have really relaxed, slow-paced stuff where you can take it easy, or you can be on the edge of your seat, shaking, making split-second decisions. This is EVE. You know, it's a crazy universe where anything can happen, and however you want to do it, go for it.
feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake?
There's not a single day that passes without you on my mind. Not even 1 minute can end up before you come around. I yearn for the days when I see your face here before me. I long for the times you held me in your arms. Whoa. How I wish that you were here to give me everything I want. But I know that life's unfair and we can't always have it. There's not a single day that passes. Not even 1 minute can end up.
Hey, folks up in the booth, how much time do we have? How much time till we're back?
I long for the times you held me in your arms. How I wish that you were here to give me everything I want. But I know that life's unfair and we can't always have it.
All right, everybody, back to your seats. Contestants up in the upstairs, so you can come through the tunnel. Go ahead and step up. Let's get pushing your chairs. Make sure you do not have any logos. Let's go, everybody upstairs. Let's go, everybody. The rest of you back in your seats. Ah, the magic of TV. Upstairs, everybody upstairs. All the contestants upstairs ready to come through the tunnel. All right, folks, we're going to get started here in just a moment. Back to your seats, settle in. It's just about time for round 2. Let's make sure, we'll need you for case number 2. Need you for case 2 in a little bit. All right, for the rest of you, just so you're aware, we're going to go ahead, folks. We're going to go ahead and move forward with round 2, and then we're still discussing what happened with Andrew, and we'll make that announcement before round 3. Thank you in the back row. I appreciate it. You and me, Taco Bell, 1 a.m. Or, actually, no, White Castle. They have White Castle. There you go.
Trying to get my attention, trying to get your redemption. But now that I'm gone, you want me back. Yeah, I gave you everything, gave you a diamond ring to watch it fall from your head. I don't wanna.
All right, let's settle in. Get ready for round 2 here in just a moment.
'Cause I'll be living with regret. I don't wanna love again.
How's John? How are you guys doing?
'Cause I'll be living with regret.
We will be Gotcha.
You came back to me. I don't trick or treat. Don't knock on my door. Don't want you no more. You broke me.
I'm ready to go.
And I don't wanna see you. And I don't wanna see you again. No, just trying. Oh, to the The fact that there's never less to you. I played the game but lost the bet. I don't wanna love again.
Oh yeah, this is not. Well, it's just a final. It'll change out. We'll put everybody in. Yeah. Hey guys, graphics up in the booth. It's not final game yet. This is semi-final. Can you let them know, guys? Not final, it's semi-final round. Not final game. Let them know. Got it. Okay, good. Thanks. All right, count me in. All righty, we are ready for semifinal round 2. How we doing, everybody? All right, round 1. Honestly, one of the most exciting last few minutes I have seen in anything like this. It was anybody's game. I am very, very excited for what we're going to be doing here in round 2. So, what do you say we introduce our players for round 2? Player number 1, Dermwich, the LeBron of Excel Early. You are in seat number 1 here, my friend. 19 years of Excel experience, 4 years. Went from expert to financial mode, data analysis, reporting, automation, and he loves rock climbing because he likes to try to figure out in the moment, how do I solve that problem? Gotta love it, everybody. The LeBron of Excel. Player in seat number 2, Michael MC Hammer Clark. Come on down. By the way, in our first seat, he is representing the country of Ireland, representing the country of New Zealand. Mr. Clark, 13 years of experience. After 3 years, progressed to house expert. He is an avid sports fan, cricket, and he loves him some rugby. Ladies and gentlemen, MC Hammer, Michael Clark Hammer. Sitting in position number 3, I have got Mr. Wilhelm Geddickson, the mathematician. No, wait, he would prefer to be referred to as the mathlete. 28 years of keeping track of running times has turned him in just a few years from an Excel to a champion Excel modeler. He is a marathon runner representing the Netherlands, the mathlete. All right, hang on. I need a little water after the LeBron. All right. Sitting in the final seat for this first row, you may know him as Willem Garrison, but everybody else, just kidding, we're going to go back. Brandon B-Money Moyer. What I love about Brandon B-Money. And this man loves a good game of Risk. So if you are looking to play for some Conchaca, this is your man. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for B-Money. Sitting in our next seat, we have Johnny Omnium Valerian. Come on down, Johnny. "13 years of Excel, 3 years later, helping grocery stores with Excel in ways they could not even imagine. He actually uses Excel to crush his family and friends at football, especially Adam Carter. Representing the fine country, our neighbor to the north, Canada, the Omnium. Our neighbor to the north. All right, next up, we now have Miss Liana Garish. "20 years of Excel experience, 8 at an expert level, and the creator of a Bear Crusher beer. By the way, it does not have real bear in it. I asked, so we're good. But the Beer Crusher from Canada. Give it up once again for Liana. All right, next, Mr. Dan, the second favorite son to his mother, Cedars. Mr. Siders, come on down. "25 years of Excel experience within 5 years, moved from controller to president with all that great experience over the years. Loves Minecraft, loves Pokemon Go with his kids. Representing the United States, everyone's second favorite son." And then finally, we have one more seat left. And our final seat, not to be confused, it is Harry Siders, the favorite son. "25 years of Excel experience, except he got good in 2 years, not 5. Accounts payable to director, loves hiking, loves chess. His mother's favorite son. Give it up for Mr. Siders. All righty, let's take a look at our case animation. We will give the password for the case study. So let's roll that.
Welcome to the semifinals of the Microsoft Excel World Championship 2023. We are glad to present you the case for the round, The Numbers Game, designed by Andrew Grigalunovich, the founder of the tournament. The Numbers Game is a collection of several little games and tasks that are very easy to grasp. The rules of these games or tasks are all based on the numbers that are stored in a maze that contains numbers. The size of the maze is 100 rows times 50 columns, and it is depicted on the Maze tab. The maze contains numbers from 0 to 15, but in the hexadecimal format. Numbers from 0 to 9 are identical for both hexadecimal and decimal systems. Decimal system is the normal numbering system you are using in the regular life. Numbers from 10 to 15 are represented by letters A to F. A equals 10, B equals 11, C equals 12, D equals 13, E equals 14, and F equals 15. These are the only rules that you need to know. Simple enough, isn't it? This is an elimination round, and every 7.5 minutes, a player with the least points will be eliminated from the race. Be vigilant and try to score points sooner than your opponents. This case contains a total of 7 levels and 5 bonus questions. The bonus questions are available to the first few players who correctly solve them. Plan your strategy wisely. Good luck.
Johnny is representing the nation of Canada, so he is very, very excited today. But to walk us through this scenario, let me bring back down to the stage. Come join us, Andrew. Big hand.
Thank you, guys. So it's going to be a great case, completely opposite to the previous one. So if the one that you were solving in heat 1, you need to go from level 1, level 2, level 3, and so on. This one, you can start with level 7. No problems with that. So the levels are not really interdependent on each other. You just need to select which one suits your abilities best. Instructions are next to each level. Any questions?
Do any of the contestants have any questions? Please raise your hand if you are ready. If you have a question, please let us know. Raise your hand when you're ready. Any questions? All right, raise your hand when you are ready to start, and we will start the countdown. Good, hands up, hand up, hand up. Are we good? All right. This time the audience is going to count it down with me. We're going to do a 3, 2, 1. I know, this is you know, it's for the big stuff. All right, are we ready? Audience, all right, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go! All right.
All right.
Up
Thank you, Steven.
to the booth, gentlemen. Take it away.
We got it.
All right. Thank you, Steven.
Yeah.
Here we
Woo.
go.
After that last round, man, there was several people in the audience said, "I'm glad I wore my brown pants." Yeah.
It was intense.
Yes,
that
it
last
was.
5 minutes was crazy.
Woo.
If this round is anything like that one, we're in for a ride. We're in
Yes.
for a treat
Oh,
here.
man.
If you're just joining us and you missed round 1, we're on semifinal 2 here with our second top 8 competitors looking to get into the finals. We're going to take our top 4 competitors into the finals here.
That's right.
And here we can see our
we
second
go.
seed, second favorite here, Dermot Early.
Okay.
And we already have some points on the board. Liana Garish.
Liana Garish.
Yeah.
And Liana Garish is in from the last chance from last night.
Yeah.
And you noticed something about her last night, right?
I did, yeah. So we had a chance to watch that last chance qualification round last night, and there was 27 people in the room all solving a case like this, and they took the top 8 here. We have the top 8 of those players competing in these 2 semifinals as we see Dearman working on this case. But what I noticed, which was interesting, Oz, was that the room was silent for like the first, I'd say, minute to 2 minutes. Just everyone's reading the case, reviewing it, and I was just standing there waiting to hear some keyboard action.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure Liana was the first one to get going on that case.
Oh, and look at that, pulling out.
And,
look at
and
that.
here she is again
50
doing
points,
that. Now we
50
have
points. Yep.
our number 2 seed,
All right.
Dermot Early, out with 125 points.
And right, so we do have 8 competitors, and the thing to really watch is who is in last place. And currently, that's Michael Clark out of New Zealand. Oh, MC Hammer. I wonder if he got those hammer rolls with them shoulders, right?
Yeah. He was getting warmed up in the tunnel there. Right now, we just have some bonus points on the board for most of our competitors. However, Harry Siders does have level 1 complete. So he's 120 points with the level 1 complete. A different strategy there. And as we heard from Andrew just before this case, this one's going to be different than the last one we saw, because in that last case, they had to go in order.
Liana's jumped out in front. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
here we go.
so this one, you don't have to go in order for the levels. You can jump around.
That's correct.
Okay. Dermot Early
now
is
Dermot
out.
moves back out, but we'll check out what Liana's doing
Liana.
here.
Okay. What's she
fun
doing?
to watch her.
We got index happening.
Yeah.
All right. We're looking at the case here, and she's working on the same page. Okay. There's our grid.
Yeah, as I was talking to Liana before the competition, she was saying she just likes to get into it.
Right. So Liana has the first 2 bonus points. And
we see now Harry moving up with level 1 and 2 complete. So this is where the bonus kind of, the strategy here for bonus points early will get you out to a quick lead. But the levels 1 and 2, level 1's worth 120 points, and level 2 is worth 140. So that can obviously, as we're seeing here, change that lead pretty quickly back. But Liana's got a nice 2-call formula going here, which is spilling out all those values into a long column there. And in this case, so this one's all about numbers. This is an interesting case because they're working off of this maze on the second sheet. And as you saw in the previous the video there, the video at the beginning, that maze contains both numbers and letters. And that's always a challenge in Excel, right?
Yes.
Do you find that challenging with work you're doing, Oz, with having letters kind of stuffed in those numbers that you got to
Well, when they're not supposed to be there, yeah.
Exactly.
right. But yeah, so the total for this is 2,000 points, including 500 for bonus points. And
yeah, that's right.
So level 1, you have to sum all of the numbers in a given row, and only the numbers. And what you can do here is do a sum of an entire row, but they are telling you which row number, like row 5. You got to get the sum of the numbers in row 5 and bring that back.
Yeah, that's right. So there's going to be some conversion of letters to numbers. However, the letters still come into play, so you wouldn't want to just potentially replace all those letters with numbers. You might have to have something else going on. We'll see how they solve this. We're going to take a look at Harry now. Harry is one of 2 brothers here, and we heard some rivalry going on. His first and second favorite son of the Sider brothers. So we have a lot of competition going on here, which will definitely motivate these brothers. And one thing we haven't mentioned yet is this is a timed elimination. So we're going to see our first elimination coming up here at 22:30. 22 minutes, 30 seconds left. We'll have our first player that's in 8th place. And that's currently Johnny. So he has 50 points. He scored the bonus.
Yep, got the bonus.
And we're taking a look at his screen now.
What's he doing?
He looks
they
like
got
he's
a count if happening.
Yeah. And this is might be working on level 1 here. And level 1, the goal of level 1 is just to sum all the numbers in a given row. So you can see he's working with some rows here.
Converting everything over to numbers so that probably to set himself up for a lookup.
Yeah, that's correct. So yeah, different strategies with Excel. There's always a million different ways to solve a problem, and that's what makes these fun. There's not just kind of one way through the course or the challenge here. There's probably an infinite number of ways to solve this, which is always exciting. We got Dearmid early out with an early lead, 665 points.
Far out in front.
Yeah, Brandon Moyer in second. Okay, we just
90 seconds. If Johnny can pull himself out of last place, he can continue on.
So it looks like he's moving over to the sheet there, going to put some answers in potentially. We'll see what he's up to here.
What is he doing?
A
data table.
Oh, okay.
Boy, I still don't get
he's
data
working
tables.
fast, tense.
All right. Let's see.
Okay, so
what's happening?
Here we go with just a minute to go.
1 minute.
Number 8 eliminated.
1 minute. Come on,
first elimination.
Johnny, do something.
And again, we're looking for at the end of this round, we're going to take our top 4 competitors into the finals, but we do have timed eliminations here within the round. So that's what makes this interesting.
And I wonder if oh my gosh, what do you do? What is the strategy? Because he. Okay. So Dan is in last place now. Dan is in danger.
Dan, Liana.
Okay.
Down there, just 5-point difference between Dan and Liana with 30 seconds to go.
Oh. This is tight.
Yeah.
Because we thought it was Johnny, but now we got Dan down on the
Looks
bottom.
like
Come on, Dan. Come on, man. He's looking serious, though. Look at him. 15 seconds.
The second favorite son.
Come on, Liana. Come on. Don't do it. Come on, Liana. Come on. 50 points. 50 points, please.
5 to go. Can Liana score? Can put something on the board?
50 points. Liana. All right. Come on. You got to look at the screen. Don't worry about what's on your back. Come on. Look. Come on. Liana. Can you do something? Pull it. Do it. Liana. Liana.
Huge round of applause.
Take a bow. Look at this
Steven.
following. Give her a big hand, folks. What's going through your mind?
That was an absolute blast. I'm so happy I did that.
Well done. Congratulations. Next year, we're looking forward to seeing you again.
Yeah, see you guys next year.
Yes. All right.
Yes.
Back up to you guys.
All right.
Thank you, Steven.
Thanks
Sorry
a lot.
to see Liana.
Yeah, thanks a
go
lot,
there.
Liana. But yeah, she got here. 27 people competed for the last chance last night, and she was one of the 8 to get here tonight. So that is an achievement.
That's a feat in itself to be among this crowd of just incredible pros here, financial modelers.
But now Johnny is the one that's back.
That's right.
In the back of the line.
Yeah, as we will approach our next elimination with 15 minutes to go. Currently, that is Johnny in the number 7 spot. We're now looking at Dearmid Early out in the lead. He's got levels. The first 3 levels complete, level 4 partial.
Way out.
3 bonus points. He's cruising right now.
Yeah.
Looking good. Harry Siders, it's in second. Brother Dan's still in it. We got Michael Clark. We'll move over to Michael Clark's screen soon and see how he's doing.
What's he doing? Let's see.
And we've got a big round of applause for Liana at the end of that elimination there. If you're joining us on YouTube, make sure to blow up those comments there with who you're rooting for too.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of our fans on there cheering on family members, friends. Cool to see everyone shouting, cheering on Liana there as well. Get some root for Johnny. Looks like, some fun stuff going on there.
And so far, the only bonus points available are 4 and 5.
That's right.
Right, and we got Willem Gerritsen in 3rd place now. Can Dan do something? He's down by 50 points behind Johnny, but Johnny is not in the back. Okay, let's see what Willem is doing. He's finished levels 1 and 2, and he's got bonus 1, 2, and 3. All right, what's Willem up to? Let's see.
Yeah, so only one of 2 competitors to get 3 bonus points on the board early. We still have, just under 20 minutes to go. So it's great to get those bonus points.
Let that roll function happening.
Yeah. Looks like he's probably on level 3. So level 3 here is a medium rating, but it's still pretty challenging. They have to sum this 9-cell square. So this one's really interesting. If Willem flips over to the maze, what happens is they're given an address on this maze, and then they have to sum all the numbers that are around that address.
Yes.
So if you can imagine a square of cells, all 9 squares around it or cells around it, they have to come up with the sum of that. So finding some way to figure that out, not only for one time, but here there's a whole column of values or addresses that they have to solve for. So this one is, I think this one's challenging.
Yeah, and remembering that you've got the numbers 0 through 9, and like if there's a D, that's 13.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So as challenging as that one is, we have Dearmid Early, Michael Clark, and Harry Siders who have completed. Oh, and Brandon Moyer too. So Brandon Moyer is just moving up into 3rd now.
Okay, all right.
Big cheer from our audience there.
And
here we go. And Willem's now in 4th. We've seen him still trying to tackle this one. Yeah, so probably a lot of different ways to approach this. This particular level.
Got that indirect function happening.
Yeah. And as Andrew mentioned at the beginning, case author, that this does not need to be solved in order. So it's a different strategy here as well, because they don't necessarily need to go in order. Like the last round we saw, they did. So you can get the later levels, we should also point out, are worth more points. So if you were to solve level 7, that's worth 420 points alone.
Or if you see you in the back getting ready to be eliminated, maybe it's time to go for a harder level.
Yeah, because it'll be interesting to see what the final scores are here.
Yeah.
And if...
Okay. What's up with Brandon? Okay, it's 5% of level 4 complete. There's something going on there.
Yeah, Brandon, B Money.
B-Money.
I will say that I think... All right, B Money.
I know what you're going to say.
Well, yeah, I think he won the tunnel run.
I think so, too.
For Semi, too.
Yes,
yeah.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
we got to get a replay of that.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And he's got a nice Excel shirt on there, and he's just battling it out.
All right.
Looks like he's got partial points for level 4. And again, that level 4 is a tough one.
But like Johnny and Dan, are they stuck? What's happening?
Yeah,
they have
could
not
be.
moved. Or could it be they're stacking up points?
I think that level 3, that's the one with they have to find the sum of all 9, and that's a challenging one. It's just not something you normally do every day in Excel. So that's a tough one. But level 4 is also tough. You have to find running totals, and those running totals can essentially continue on in the next row down. So that also makes this really challenging. As you can see there on the screen, it says they run over or can run over into the next row.
90 seconds until the next elimination.
Okay, so.
Okay. All right, here's Dan. Okay, he's looking focused. Okay.
Yeah. Looking focus there. So Dan Siders is the brother here of
Harry.
Harry.
Yeah. Oh, they're both.
They're both right there on the cusp.
Okay.
So this could be just a brotherly battle right here for elimination.
That's right.
Johnny's not too far ahead of them. Brandon as well. And the thing we see here is we could see big changes in these scores because these levels are worth, at the minimum, 120 points. But as we get into these medium to hard levels, they're worth 180 to 220, 240 points. So that can see some big lead changes pretty quick.
Yep, level 7 is worth 420 points.
Here we have to do some conversions. You can see the A equals 10 there, B equals 12.
Okay, 30 seconds till the next elimination, and Dan is behind his brother by 80 points.
Yep, so Harry was able to complete level 3. Amazing.
All right, and neither one of them have bonus points. Can they go to 4 and 5?
Yeah, we'll see. And again, we're going to eliminate a player here in 10 seconds.
10 seconds, 10 seconds,
7th
Dan.
spot.
There was a change, but
Harry moved up.
Harry moved up. All right, but Dan is still there. Come on.
Looks like.
All right. Anything. Go! And Dan is done. All right. Let's hear from Dan. All right. While we continue on and wait for now Johnny.
That was a tight race between you and your brother. What was going on there?
I don't know. I was mostly paying attention to my screen. You know, I got stuck on the third level there, just taking the little the 3x3 square. So got me a little hung up there.
All right. Well, big hand as we continue on. Go ahead and head down. Thanks, Dan.
All right. Now we got
Steven.
2 more eliminations because the top 4, the ones who don't wind up being bear food, get into the finals.
That's right. Bear food is a nice prize, I guess.
For the bear.
Or avoiding bear food, I guess, is what I should have said there.
All right, yes.
It's really
okay. Here we go.
You've leveled up the intensity.
and Johnny is down by just 4 points.
Yeah, that's right, Oz. This is close. This is going to be close. And again, we're counting down to 7 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock, where we'll see another elimination coming up. And we'll take our top 4.
I want to see what Darmit is doing. Because he's
he's been at that score for a while now. On level 5. He has some partial points for level 5, so he's getting something working there. But these level 5, 6, and 7 get pretty tough. And those ones, we'll see what's going on, which level.
Darmit has 10% of level 5 complete.
Yeah.
Level 5.
Yeah, so that one they have to calculate the entire row total with evens and odds, but it has these like kind of extra little nuances and rules to it. If you hit a 0, you have to skip 5 spaces. It kind of reminds me of a board game where you have to, maybe hit a certain square and you skip 5 spaces.
Right.
There's different rules for even and odd, so it's a challenging one for sure. I think it's going to probably take some additional time to solve these.
Got an X lookup happening with Brandon.
Yeah.
All right. Transpose.
Yeah, so we have our players in 4th, 5th, and 6th are all right there within 9 points of each other. So something's going to happen here in the next 5 minutes. We're definitely going to probably see a change here, depending on if they can get through level 3. I apologize, level 4. They've all completed level 3. And Brandon and Harry have some partial points for level 4. And Brandon has those bonus points. So again, bonus points might come into or be a factor at the end of this.
They very well could.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see how Harry's doing.
And nobody with level 6 with about 11 and a half minutes left in the round.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see how Michael Clark's doing as well.
Yeah.
We haven't seen how Michael's doing in a while.
MC Hammer.
Mr. MC Hammer. As we look at Brandon's indirect.
All right,
there's our players.
There they are.
Working intensely, looking back at the
Willem is
scoreboard.
Looking around. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, there's Michael Clark. Okay, what's he doing? Okay, he's got an offset indirect. Look at that.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is one sexy formula. If some, offset, indirect, all of that stuff. Ooh. Right.
He's working on level 4. Again, that's that running total level where they have to move down to the next row. So that to me adds another layer, obviously, of complexity. Yeah. Because again, you not only have to do that once, but you have to do that 20 or so times to score all the points there.
Yeah. Get through that level.
And we've seen different strategies with that, Oz. Sometimes the players will set up data tables. Sometimes they'll kind of model this vertically, horizontally. Here's what I call more of a horizontal layout that Michael has. You have a lot of columns here.
All on one page.
Yeah, just flying back and forth. You can see his keyboard shortcuts there for those of you watching at home. Some good ones to learn. Control, right arrow, all those shortcuts. And he, interestingly enough, he has bonus 2 and 3 and partial points for level 4 here. Yeah, still working on it though.
Right. And Darmot is still there at 858.
Yeah, this one's, we haven't seen much of a points change at all, and we're just down to now 2 minutes 30 seconds until our next elimination.
Okay, what is Willem up to? Let's see, he's got the levels 1 through 4 complete.
Yeah.
Okay, and 3 bonus points. Okay, so where's he doing? Okay.
He is our mathlete. And
athlete from the Netherlands.
There it is.
Whoa, look at this. He's going down to the pits of hell. Look at him.
Putting the hammer on that control shift down there.
This guy's moving around.
Yeah.
Do you think it would be wise to maybe go into Power Query and unpivot this thing?
Ooh. Unpivot and Power Query. Well, essentially what they're doing here is something similar with the 2-column function. We are seeing these long, kind of skinny columns here. Essentially that function is very handy for unpivot.
Yep, the 2-call,
Yeah, we saw our collegiate winner, Patrick Chatane, use that last weekend when we were in Arizona. It's definitely coming into play here today too. Oh, it's got a data table going.
Yep, 90 seconds, and Johnny is on the bubble, and they're still within just 9 points of each other, 4, 5, and 6. Can Brandon hold on?
This is going to be close. Just 9 points.
Come on, somebody do something.
Yeah, when you think about that. And what we have here, too, is Brandon has partial points for level 4, and so does Harry. So that means with just needing a few points, they could potentially bump that up. But Johnny's got to get something on the board to make this happen.
1 minute, less than 1 minute.
And that is to our next elimination. That'll eliminate player number 6. And then for our last 7 minutes and 30 seconds, we'll take the top 4 into the finals. You can see Johnny here, again, using that indirect function. Trying to get some running totals going. That's what this one requires.
30 seconds, come on. Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Our audience is cheering Johnny on.
We got
get something going.
We got a
Don't know if Dan's cheering his brother on.
Yep. We got
quite a rivalry there.
We got a full house here in the HyperX Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, 10 seconds. Can Johnny come off the bubble? Come on.
Come on, put some points on the board.
Come on, Johnny.
Doesn't look like it.
Johnny. All right. Oh, there we go. Johnny. Wow, Willem has pulled out in the first place. All right, let's hear from Johnny.
Some lead changes going.
Yeah.
What's going through your mind?
I'm not as good as Excel as Adam is, so that's all right. I'm here for Adam. Happy for Adam. I came here for him, so it was a lot of fun. I had a great day.
No, nicely done. I mean, it's been 9 points between the three of you for like the last 5 minutes. I mean, 490, 494, 499. You guys were like have been neck and neck for how long? How long up there? Oz and John. How long?
Several minutes.
Yeah.
Several minutes.
Like, so close. All right, great job. Big hand, everybody.
Yeah.
All right.
For Johnny.
All right.
Oz. John, back up in the booth.
All right. Now let's see. We've got Harry on the bubble. Can
right.
he save the family name, or will it be besmirched for here on into eternity?
We're gonna see here with just over 6 minutes to go.
5 points.
Yeah, you can see he's got his is even, is odds there. Those are 2 Excel functions. Don't use very often. I've used them a few times, but they'll come and play here. That was one of our Excel hash ingredients years and years ago.
Is even.
Yeah. Which will just return a true or false if you have an even or an odd number.
That's right. That's right.
So we'll see.
Men.
Yeah.
All right.
And he's interesting here. Harry's actually copied the rules into this sheet here.
Now that's clever.
Yeah, I don't know
I
that
haven't
I've
seen that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, which is, as you can see, there are a lot of rules, especially with this level. There are a lot of rules, and you don't want to miss any of those because that could change your score. You just might be, if you don't have one of those rules, you can see there, no time the player can go below 0. There's a running total. There's a lot of stuff going on here.
And Darmid was stalled for a while there, and Willem came ahead, and now Darmid is back in first place. And he's got, and both of them got bonus 4, so the only one up for grabs is bonus 5.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good point, Oz. Yeah. So
Well, thank you. I like making good points, right?
All day.
All right.
All day.
Let's see. So Harry, all right.
Yeah. Now we're taking a look at Dearman's screen here. Look at that formula right there. Max, reduce. Got his lambda going.
Got a lambda
if,
in.
round, let. Oh, my
All
goodness.
of everything.
Just a whole.
He just needs a kitchen sink,
Got
and then it'll be complete.
Yep. Got his variables named there and just
scan.
Going after it.
All
Amazing.
the new stuff.
Yeah. And we are here at this the Active Cell Conference. We had some training over the last 2 days. Dearman taught us about these crazy lambdas and lets. With just 4 minutes to go. We got Dearman out in front. Willem's right there on his tail. Michael Clark and Brandon Moyer and Harry are battling it out for 4th place. We'll take a look at Brandon. We haven't seen Brandon in a while. We'll go take a look, see how Brandon's doing as we see all of our players. B-Money.
B-Money.
There they are, sitting next to each other. So intensely focused. Moving quickly. Here's Willem.
Let's see. There's Willem. There's Willem. All right. The math.
He's on level 5.
Okay.
Level 5, they have to start with a number. And again, this is the one where if they hit a 0, they skip 5 spaces. Kind of reminds me of a board game. So a lot of rules they have to factor in. And a lot of logical statements we can see here with these if statements. Return some trues and falses to try and figure out this logic for summing up the entire row.
Let's see. Darmid with 95% of level 4 complete. All right, but really what we're looking at is Harry, because this Harry, Brandon, but we've seen people come out with some huge points and bounce way up.
That's right. Yeah, these levels that they're on now, level 5 is worth 220 points.
So that could happen.
Drastically change the scoreboard if someone solves level 5. And level 4 is worth 180. So still, solving that completely for either Brandon or Harry, they're both about 25 to 30% of the way through level 4 here. But again, Brandon has that 1 bonus point, which might be the difference again here. Does the bonus strategy pay off? And we haven't mentioned this too much with just over 2 minutes to go, but there are 5 bonus questions at the top of this case, and it's up to the players how they want to solve those. Do they want to solve them first? Do they want to solve them at the end?
And it looked like Dermot, he went straight into the bonus points. In
2 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
All right.
Yes. What is Harry up to? Come on. Is he running fast? Come on. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh,
let's. Yeah, he's just one more.
Only one on that side of the room too.
And this is for the family name. Come on, man, stop looking around. You got look at the screen, man.
He's checking his score behind him.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
all right.
Checking score, checking time.
And you notice over on the right side, the keyboard shortcuts or the keyboard clicks. That now this blank is gone naked. Look at this. Come on, get
this max function.
Move those fingers, man. Okay. Got a max function. Okay. Can he pull something out here with a minute 10? Okay. All right. He got some action happening.
Yeah.
So this is where it's
to go. Again, we're taking our top 4 competitors here.
1 minute.
From
1 minute.
Semi-final.
Because the finals is next, y'all.
Yeah.
The next there is no more last chance, no more time. This is it.
No, we're gonna be talking about winner soon instead of just the top 4 and making cuts.
That's right.
But we'll see what Harry can do here with 40 seconds to go. See, he now needs 100 points. Brandon keeps eking up that, or keeps widening that gap just a little bit, just adding some points here and there on level 4.
Little bit.
Yeah, and he does have
30 seconds.
Bonus level 1, which was worth 50, so that helped him out too. Oh, can Harry get something going?
Anything.
With just 15 to go, they have to also post these scores on a separate sheet.
Gotta post
10 seconds remaining.
10 seconds. 5 to go. He's got to post something. If he's got anything. He's going to throw the Hail Mary.
Anything.
Hail Mary.
Is this when you start guessing? Oh,
and that's time.
It's
Round 2.
It's over. All right.
This side of the room has defeated this side of the room.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Gentlemen, come on up here. All of you, come on up.
It's over there by himself.
Well done. Good job hanging in there right up to the end, not giving up. What are you thinking right now?
Some days you get the bear, some days the bear gets you.
You've been listening to Oz too much on that one, but nicely done. Well done. Big hand, everybody. Gentlemen, you are going on to our final. Come on down with me down over here. Follow me. We're going to go down this way over to our sponsors real quick. Come on. Follow me. This way. I have candy. Come on. Right, exactly. Yes. All right. You gentlemen made it to the finals. What's your thought?
Oh, man, I really got tripped up on level 4 there. I just manually solved them instead of modeling it. So great job by everybody up there.
Let's scoot over this way. We want to also make sure everybody sees all the great folks who are helping to make this event happen today. So I want to do that as well.
That was great. I enjoyed the case. I like numbers, math lead, right? And almost got to solving level 5, I think, but was very happy with the result.
I think we found a nickname that's going to stick for you. I think it's done pretty well, the Math Elite. I like it. It might be.
Yeah, it was fun. It took me a couple of minutes to get used to the atmosphere with the crowd and everything like that. Once I got sorted, it wasn't so bad. But yeah, scores aren't as strong as the first heat, so it'll be interesting to see the final.
All right, and you held just a really calm, cool, collective, steady lead. So what are your thoughts?
It's very interesting that you use those words, because I would not use any of those words to describe how I felt. I was very worried coming into this about getting eliminated after 7 minutes. So I was the little bit of training I got to do was sprint training. How can I get points in the first 5 minutes? Which is good because I don't think I added anything to my score in the last 10 minutes. It was just all getting lost.
All right, big hand for our finalists, everybody.
That's right.
We are going to take another quick 10-minute break, and then we will come back with the finals. Right, we'll be right back.
Come on. You got to look at the screen. Look at the screen. Don't worry about what's on your back. Come on. Look. All right. Anything. Go. And Dan is from the Netherlands.
There it is.
Whoa, look at this.
Okay.
He's going down to the pits of hell.
Okay.
Look at him.
Putting the hat.
There we go. Johnny. Wow, Willem has pulled out in the first place. All right, let's hear.
On that side of the room, too.
And this is for the family name. Come on, man, stop looking around. You got look at the screen, man. Coach, It's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. All right.
There are many software, cloud, and technology providers, but there's only one who brings it all together to move business forward. Software One. Because no one else can act on software and cloud intelligence like we do. End-to-end, side by side, building better outcomes. All in one. Software One.
Thank you, spreadsheets. I'd be lost at sea without you.
Thank you, spreadsheets, for removing this guy's gallbladder.
Thank you, spreadsheets, for keeping us on budget.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do whatever you want. You can have really relaxed, slow-paced stuff where you can take it easy. Or you could be on the edge of your seat, shaking, making split-second decisions. This is Eve. You know, it's a crazy universe where anything can happen, and however you want to do it, go for it.
We don't remember what's wrong and what's right. The world is dead, but we stay. 'Cause we are
All finalists, please go to your station, set up your keyboards. If you are part of the previous round and did not move on, please remove anything you put up by your seat so we can prepare for the final.
Shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon. We are shadows. We are just shadows. It's supposed to be that we die. It doesn't matter if there is no light anymore, no light anymore. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die. We live to die, and we're surrounded by the night. We live to die.
All right, folks, we got a few minutes here, but let's start filling in the seats. If we could get as many people as we can actually in the seats for the final, that would be great. It looks really good on TV. All right, folks, let's head back to the seats. If we can get as many people as we can into the main seats, that would be great. All right, one last reminder about the raffle that you do want to get your tickets and get them in the box. You're all going to want to hear this. We have increased the prize of the raffle from $100 to $500 Amazon gift card. So if you've not done the raffle, please knock that out. What? I don't think you can do the raffle this year. Yeah, huge thanks to our friends who helped us there. All right, let's grab our seats, folks.
And lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated.
Somebody gets a good picture of me where I look skinny. So let me know, or post it up on Twitter.
Stop this conversation. We got no relation. It's crazy.
Hey, Johnny. All right, all participants should be in their seats, ready to go. Be back here in just a minute. Once again, make sure you get those raffles done. Let's try to fill in the seats as much as possible. I'm also going to let everybody know that for the final, instead of 8, we will have 9 participants. We have look back at what happened in round 1. So we're going to have 9 participants. Our lowest scoring from the first round, lowest one down there, so Johnny's here, and that's how we'll work it. We'll go forward. 9 participants, even though you'll only see 8 up on the board, we'll be keeping 9 watches. could fill these in as much as possible, that'd be great. So it looks good. For those of you who want to come up to the front row, we have some open seats in the front row. You're walking down to the front row. Come on down, everybody. Pack up the front. Come on down to the front row. Later, when we start throwing out prize money for the folks in the front row, you'll be sad if you're not there.
I was angry before, but I circled the drain in my mind. I can't find, don't let the sun go down. you over, you just can't breathe. Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake?
All right, who's ready for the final round? Once again, our reminder, our winners will get some of that very beautiful hardware sitting over there, which we will talk more about in a little bit, and they get some cash. Nothing better than some cash in Vegas. Little change for our final round. We took a look at what happened technically in round one, so we actually have 9 finalists in our final round. We have our final second to last out will be over there and monitored, so you will not necessarily see the screen, the score behind me, but we'll be eligible for everything else. And we have also turned all of the bonuses on for this round to make it even more exciting. So who's ready for us to kick this off? All right, let's see our scenario.
I'm Oz, market tycoon, space politician, content creator, and most importantly, certified spreadsheet nerd in the #1 space massive multiplayer online game, EVE Online. As a sandbox, players in EVE can choose their own path. They can explore space, mine asteroids, trade on the markets, build stuff, and most importantly, destroy everything they have built in massive fleet battles. Now, EVE features an incredibly complex player-run economy and has therefore earned the nickname Spreadsheets in Space. So it was only fitting that earlier this year, EVE was the first game ever to receive an official Microsoft Excel add-in. In today's EVE Online themed case, you will be mining asteroids, building ships, assembling fleets, and calculating market prices. In levels 1 and 2, you will be given blueprints with mineral requirements for certain ships and corresponding market prices for these minerals supplied by the EVE Excel add-in. You will then proceed to calculate exact mineral requirements and final market prices for these ships. In level 3, you will then calculate values for entire fleets. In level 4 to 7, you will be mining asteroids in an asteroid field. Starting off easy, in level 4 you will be given a specific asteroid and will calculate its market value on a certain day. In level 5, as the difficulty increases, we will be introducing a mining skill that will impact the actual amount mined. Level 6 will have you moving around the asteroid field, finding the most profitable path to fill up your mining barge. And in level 7, you will pull it all together, mining the asteroids and building ships with the acquired minerals. As always, to keep things exciting, we've also included some bonus questions that can be answered at any point in time during the game. The points for the bonus questions will only be available to the first 5 players to answer the first question, 4 players to answer the second, and so on. Now, good luck to all contestants. Join us in EVE sometime. After all, with the skills you've acquired so far, you're already halfway there to becoming a fantastic EVE player. See you soon.
All right, Nils, come on down. He has to go through the hyper tunnel. Let's see it. All right, welcome, Nils. Thanks for joining us. So, EVE Online Gaming Excel Match Made in Heaven. So, why this scenario? Why did you pick this one? How does this really sort of bring all this together?
So I've been playing EVE for 20 years. This game has existed for 20 years. I've been building spreadsheets for 20 years for EVE Online. And when I stream EVE Online on Twitch, what most people don't realize is I have more spreadsheets up than actual game clients. So this right here is the culmination of so many things that I'm passionate about. And when I was asked to be part of this, I didn't have to think twice about it, right? And I cannot wait to see what the contestants do with this case. We're called Spreadsheets in Space, so let's see how these contestants take some spreadsheets to space. Good luck to everyone.
I love it. All right. Hands up if you are ready. If you have a question, now is your time to ask it, contestants. Any questions? All right, hands up if you are ready, and we will get ready for our countdown. Hands up. Everyone, good. Hands up, hands up, hands up. All right, looks like we're ready to go. Are you ready? You're gonna be ready to do this again for one last time? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go!
All right.
Here we go. Ready for the finals. And as Stephen mentioned there, we have an update. We have Andrew Nye back.
Yep.
He's back with some technical difficulties. He was originally eliminated in semifinal number 1, but we have him back. So that's great news.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not great news for the other competitors.
We'll see. Right, because the reigning champion is back in, and Peter Charles is sitting at the kids' table like Thanksgiving, but he's gonna make the best of it. All right.
Yes, he is. So
And
we actually have 9 competitors here.
Wait a minute. We've been invaded. Look at this. Woo! Okay. Niels is here, the author of this case. Let's see what's happening. Andrew Nye is already out to 100 points.
My goodness.
Okay. But now let me tell you how this is going to work. We have 9 competitors at the first elimination of 5 minutes. The last 2 will be eaten by the bear.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah. So we just 4.5 minutes coming up for our first elimination of 2 players, and all the bonuses are available to everyone. No
it's a
limit
free
on that.
for all.
It's a no limit bonus.
That's right. That's right.
I think they took some
you
inspiration
can
from.
pull people's legs, bite anything, get those bonus points. All right, here we go.
So maybe for the audience here,
Yes.
we have ores here that are turned into minerals that are then turned into ships. And what we see here on the blueprints on top with the colorful ships that we saw in the beginning on top, that is actual blueprints from the game EVE Online. And the data that they're going to be working with later is actual data that we're pulling from the EVE Online add-in from Excel.
Very cool. Right. Yeah, that second add-in output sheet there.
Yeah. And I'm very glad to see that they already have points on the board.
Yes,
yeah, amazing.
Oh,
so we have
Dermot
Early is our number 2 seed. Andrew Nye is number one seed, and they're both tied for first right now. So I'm thinking that Andrew is coming back with a vengeance here.
Yeah.
He's going to show us that he knows how to put points on the board.
This is not going to be funny. He's got a chip on his shoulder now, Jack. All right.
That's right.
What they're doing here on example or on case 3 is on the right we have a fleet formation. So they're taking different amounts of ships, and with mineral prices at certain points in time, they are calculating the value of the fleet.
Gotcha.
This is absolutely amazing that all this game is used, or I'm sorry, spreadsheets are used for this game, Niels.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us up here to walk us through this one.
Yes. All right, first place. Oh, look at this, a 5-way tie.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh, yes.
All with levels 1 and 2 complete. So level 1 worth 100 points, level 2 worth 140. Right. Easy 240 points out there. Those are considered the easy levels, Niels. So when you were designing this, did you make them too easy?
We might have made the first ones too easy, but don't worry, the last ones are extremely hard.
We're going to find out. And Willem has bonus point 1. So that accounts for his 50 points as Michael Clark. Okay. Wonder if this strategy is going to pay off because the others have levels 1 and 2 complete, and they went for the bonus. Wonder what Brandon Moyer is doing.
Yeah.
So what we're seeing here is the actual output from the Excel add-in right here on the screen. This is pulling market prices on various days for the minerals that they are working here to calculate the final market prices of the ships.
And this is real data from the game.
And this is real data from the game.
That's cool.
X-Match.
You can see those rich data types there too. So it brings in the rich data into...
Those are cards. If you click on them, you would actually be able to pull out as more data, as we see here.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did not expect them to actually use the rich data fields, that they are using them. That is amazing to see.
The period date, that's pulling data from the cards.
Yep.
Yes.
You could even, if you had the card for the ship, you could even pull the JPEG, the picture of the spaceship.
All right, so we're coming up on our first elimination, and I want to remind everyone that we are eliminating 2 players here at the first elimination.
Exciting.
So 8th and 9th place will be eliminated with just over a minute to go. And we're going to see eliminations every 5 minutes here. So in the previous 2 semifinals, we saw those at 7 minutes, 30 seconds. We've changed that increment down to 5 minutes.
Right.
And we're going to do that every single 5 minutes until there's 5 minutes left. So we're actually going to end up with 3 players left with 5 minutes to go, all battling it out for first place. So it's going to be an intense battle here. As we're seeing, we have 5 people tied for first right now.
Wow.
So already, and if we do have ties at that point, they will stay until one person breaks that tie, essentially.
Yep. That's right.
So as I said in the video, levels 1, 2, and 3 are kind of connected, and then 4 through 7 are kind of connected.
No.
So
Willem has bounced into first place.
Wow.
Look at that. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
A bonus point and 2 levels complete.
Yeah.
Yep. 10 seconds. 10 seconds until we're going to lose 2 people, 2 competitors.
Yeah, Michael Clark down there, and it looks like.
Okay. All right. What's happening? What's happening? Oh, Michael Clark.
And Brandon.
Michael Clark and Brandon.
Brandon, okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right. I was saying, follow me, gentlemen. That's what the police say. Follow me.
They're in trouble. They're going to be interrogated right now.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations, gentlemen, at least making it to the final round. What are you thinking right now?
I'm still just confused about what I was meant to be doing. I feel like I need another 5 minutes to read the case, but that's okay. Everyone else seems to have figured it out.
All right. Brandon?
Same thing. I have no idea what that case even was. Charlotte, I love you. I want to thank my wife, Elizabeth. She never made fun of me even once about competing in the Microsoft Excel World Championship.
All right.
I also want to thank the person that taught me everything I know about Excel, Bill Crawford. He gives lessons if anybody needs them. Thanks, man.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, gentlemen, grab a seat. Back up to the booth. Where are we at, guys?
Here we
Thanks,
go.
Steven.
We are with Willem in first place. He's broken that tie, but now we have a tie for second.
Yeah, and these eliminations are going to come quick.
Yep, they are coming quick. 5 minutes to. Whew.
And we also have Peter Charles down on the floor.
Yes,
still
Peter
down
Charles.
there. So we'll get a camera on him and see how he's doing as well. But still in there, one of our top 8 from the main draw. And then we have Michael Jarman drawing us from that last chance final qualification last night.
Yeah, we've got everybody who made it through the regular rounds, and the only person from the last chance, the only person from the 27 left, Michael Jarman.
So Niels, one interesting thing about this, we're seeing level 4, Michael Jarman's on level 4, and right next to level 4 it says the word easy.
Yeah.
Usually at level 4 we're looking at some more difficult
we went
scenarios here. What's going on?
1, 2, 3 hard. 1, 2, 3 increasing difficulty, and then on 4, since we're introducing that whole scenario with the asteroid field that they are mining, we have an easy level 4 to kind of introduce that mechanic again, and it builds on that in levels 5, 6, and 7 that get very, very hard. 6 and 7.
Okay, that's interesting. So we could see some points come up quickly here. Level 4 is worth 200 points. We don't have anyone scoring on level 4 yet, but with just 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go, we're already approaching our next elimination, Oz.
Oh, look at this.
And it's a 4-way tie.
All right, what's happening with Peter Charles? What is Peter Charles doing? Okay, let's look at his screen. Okay, he's got 290 points. Okay,
Yeah, so he's tied with Willem.
Yeah.
With 290 points.
Right.
And then we have a tie, a 4-way tie going into our next elimination. And again, like we said before, if we do have that tie, no one will be eliminated until.
Okay, so Andrew Nye, he's broken that tie. He's out of. Okay, so as of now, he won't be.
3-way tie.
Okay,
yeah.
3-way tie.
He solved the bonus question to get the 50 points, huh?
Oh, yeah. Good point.
And 2 levels. Okay. All right. Looking focused, looking easy.
Yeah. Figuring out that add-in output sheet.
90 seconds. 90 seconds to the next elimination.
Yeah.
And right now, Jakob, Darmit, and Adam. 3-way tie.
Yeah, amazing how they're using those those rich data types to fill in the date and time there. So, Niels, I heard you say earlier that there are like a million different ways to play this EVE Online game. And I feel like with Excel, there's also a million different ways to use this spreadsheet. So it looks like a good kind of marriage there.
1 minute, 1 minute.
Yeah, absolutely. We have, I mean, a lot of people play EVE Online as a space combat game.
Okay. Let's look at Yakov. Let's look at Yakov, see what's happening.
Ooh.
Okay, because now we've got a two-way tie. All right. He's looking a little concerned, but he's still hanging in there.
Just 30 seconds, or just over 30 seconds.
Stay calm and steady. Just keep on going, man. Just keep on going.
Again, we won't have an elimination until someone breaks that tie.
Right.
So both intensely looking at level 3 here, I believe.
20 seconds. Okay.
So level 3 is worth 180 points, and again, whoever grabs those points first will move on.
Dermot, the first one to solve level 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And Michael level 4. And 3 seconds.
Wow. Amazing. And that level 3 is not necessarily an easy one. That's rated medium, where they have to calculate the whole market value of the entire fleet based on a date given.
Now,
a lot of lookups going on there.
Now we after the points, right? So now we're waiting for a tiebreaker, Adam or Yakov.
That's correct.
To score.
The reason level 3 is so hard, and it took everyone, or at least the first one, to solve so much, is that the fleets are colorized. So the type of ship is colorized, but there's no other way to identify the type of ship. So you have to go by field formatting.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see that. We can see that at the bottom of the screen there. It's switched off now, but now we're looking at Adam. Yeah. He's
okay. Come on.
Still looks to be working on level 3.
Oh, look at this. Look at all those colors.
He translated the colors to ships. Excellent.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, there's a strategy.
Ooh, and all those colors, like looking down a beautiful kaleidoscope.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so we'll see if that pays off. He's got his translated ships on there on those colors.
And this, a maximum of 2,000 points, including regular points and bonus points. And we've got Michael Jarman with 440 points so far. Look at that.
With a VLOOKUP.
Yeah.
Good old
See?
VLOOKUP. I like using VLOOKUPs in these.
Yeah, but no, we might have some index match people down there. They might start some mess. But okay. All right.
So Adam and Jakob are still battling out for elimination here.
Yeah.
Next to score, saves.
Wins, yeah. And interestingly,
ref errors.
We see that Michael Jarman moved on to level 4. He skipped level 3. And got 200 points for doing that. So that's a strategy.
Mr. Fancy. Look at him.
Oh,
darn it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Adam has bounced up. Adam has bounced up.
So
and Yakov is out because Adam moved ahead.
Yeah.
All right, now, okay, Andrew Nye, because we got 2 more eliminations, Willem and Andrew.
And Willem solved bonus question 2. That's what got him up there.
Okay.
Yes, good. Okay.
Bonus 2 are 75 points.
And it's
I feel like bonus questions is where it's at.
But it's funny that in previous rounds, Andrew Nye bounced up.
Yep.
Yes.
He solved level 3.
Yeah.
All right, guys, give me a sec here. Jake, how are you feeling?
I got stuck a bit, but yeah, it's still nice to be here. So
You did an amazing job. Big hand, everybody. We'll see you next year.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. It's interesting. In previous 2 rounds, we saw people go more for bonus points.
Yeah.
And I feel like it could have been a good strategy here too.
Yeah, interestingly, because those points weren't necessarily, it wasn't a requirement to solve the levels, right?
No, they're fairly independent, but the theory behind them builds on, so it's easier to solve it once you have understood the other levels.
Yeah. Well, as our first 2 players said, they had a tough time just studying the case and learning it. And it's probably a challenge if you're not familiar with EVE.
It took me a while to understand.
Here we see the asteroid field that I was talking about. So obviously in the game, the asteroid field is a beautiful 3D space landscape, but we had to somehow picture it here in Excel. And so you're seeing asteroids of different colors representing different ore types. And the number says how big the asteroid is. So the higher the number, the more ore is in that asteroid.
And we also have colors there too, right?
Yeah.
So it's decoding colors and numbers.
Okay. Named range. Okay, let's put Peter Sharrow. What's happening there? Okay, let's see.
All right,
okay,
Peter.
look at focus. Focus. Okay, 490 points.
Okay, so he's in second.
Not in danger of being cut off. Okay.
No.
Good deal. Second place.
Second place.
Yeah.
Second place.
Strong.
All right.
Okay.
Ahead of Andrew Nye.
Doing
All
well.
right. So, yeah, see? When you
Might be
get
putting
sat
in
at the
some
kids'
additional-
table and you're adult, you got something to prove. Right? He's not horsing around anymore.
Yeah, he might even be putting in some additional bonus points there. We can see the bonus at the top of his screen.
30 seconds. Come on, Ken. Yes. See what Willem is happening.
Willem has gone the bonus question strategy. He's got bonus question 1 and 2 done.
What's he working on? Let's see.
Yeah, so he's on level 3.
He's on level
still.
3. He's still trying to solve level 3.
That is a tough one.
Yeah,
He's
he needs
him
less
and
than
Michael are the
100
only ones
points.
that haven't.
5 seconds. Willem, the mathlete. Come on, can you do it? Oh, yo! Look at
Whoa.
that! Now, Adam Carter.
3
Look at
seconds.
that! It's just 3
Wow.
seconds. Oh, look at that!
Puts Adam
Look at
Carter
that!
out.
Ah!
Amazing.
Wow. Saved
Look at that!
by a bonus question.
That's a mathlete right there.
Yeah,
That's
is a
right. That's
mathlete.
right.
Amazing work.
He knew he
Willem
had to
knocked
get
the
it
mustard
done.
off of Adam's hot dog. Look at that! Oh, look at that! It's gone.
All right, Adam. Nice job. Big hand for Adam Carter. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great. Yeah, I feel really pleased with the performance, and these are great competitors, so really happy to be here.
We'll see you back here next year. Big hand to everybody.
Oh, man. Oh, look at that. Bonus points, 2 levels for Willem the Snake Garrettson. No, that mathlete. No. That's a snake.
Hey, yeah.
There's a snake.
Amazing.
Oh,
Not getting that bonus.
The third very close to limit elimination save.
Yeah.
Okay, now we got
We got
Darmit
100
here.
points for that bonus, too.
Okay, and one last elimination.
2. We have 2 to go.
Okay.
Yeah. We also have Peter Sharrow, who's not on this
Oh, right,
board.
Peter Sharp. Right.
Yeah.
Let's see what
Still
Peter
in
is
it.
doing.
Yeah,
What's
we'll-
happening
we'll
with
check
Peter?
out Peter?
What's happening with Peter?
He's down there on the floor.
Yeah.
The kids' table, as he called it. Hey.
Yeah.
Might be the
Let's
lucky
see.
kids' table.
So
Looks
Andrew's working on level 4 here on the asteroid field.
We also converted the colors there.
Yep. Again, taking the concept from level 3 into level 4.
Yep. We're gonna check in with Peter. Okay. What's happening? Let's see.
He's reading all the
He's in second place.
Yeah.
Second place. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Nice.
Yeah, everybody. That's
All
right.
right.
That's right.
He's reading the instructions. That'll get you there every time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of instructions in this case. Which was that a challenge for you to write out all those instructions and come up with all these strategies?
I mean, we try to make it as understandable as possible for somebody who doesn't come from the EVE world. And I'm glad to see that we have, on the first 5 levels already points, so it shows that somebody understands the cases.
Yeah, might have some new EVE players here.
I hope
after
so.
tonight, yeah.
And Michael Jarman, only from the, well, he's a former champion, even though he is here from the last chance opportunity from last night. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
He's twitching. He's like, okay. He's like, it's like, you're not going to get me.
He's the only one with close completion on level 4 and level 5.
Yeah. Yeah, so, and those levels have more points available. Level 5, 220, and level 6 will have 240 points. So that's really going to move him up if he can get that completed.
And level 6 and level 7 are on another level of difficulty. Those are
Different
those are
dimension of space.
very much hard cases.
Wow. Yes, they are. This is no easy feat for our champions here. Oh, and we're seeing Andrew moving up. So
look at
Andrew,
that. Look at that.
our #1 seed, has moved up into first place for now. We'll have to check in on Peter. We have just a minute A little over a minute 30 to go with our next elimination.
Yeah.
And that's currently Dermot Early.
And I'm wondering how Peter Charles is hanging in there.
Yeah, we'll check in.
He's the surprise.
It has changed so many times.
Yes,
People
it
have been in
has been.
first and fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Andrew Nye was on the bubble. Now he's back on the top. We got Dermot Early. Okay.
That's the thing with the way the scoring works, because you typically score points for an entire level, which is going to give you a couple hundred points. The spread here is only 120 or 220. I'm sorry, between first and fourth.
Yeah.
So that
1 minute till the next elimination, and Willem Gerritsen looks like he's gone the bonus points route.
Yeah. Yeah, that could pay off.
Strategic. Okay. Okay. Let's see what Dermot has got going on. Let's see.
There's our two competitors.
All right. Look at that. Look at that.
Dermot right there.
Serious. Look at Serious.
Yeah, got his
He's
file
working level
extension
4.
hat on.
Keystrokes moving. Look at that. All right. 30
Okay.
seconds. 30 seconds.
Something has happened.
Yeah, our next elimination here.
All right. Don't forget Peter Charles is still in here. It's not just the 8 you see on the screen.
15 left to our
He needs
next
65
elimination.
points. He needs 65 points.
He's looking at him. Looking at a bonus.
10 seconds.
You can score bonus. Bonus 3 is worth 100 points. So that would help him out big time.
Yeah.
1 and out.
Okay, okay. But it's a nice showing, a valiant effort by Dermot Early. All right.
It's a very close game.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear what Dermot has to say.
Well played. How you feeling? You look a little frazzled.
I'm feeling a little frazzled, yeah. That'd be a fair assessment. By that case.
No, you did a great job. You were really holding it in there. You were moving forward. What might, thinking back, what might you have maybe approached a little differently?
I don't know. I was pretty happy with my approach. I know something went wrong on whatever it was, level 4. And so I figured I couldn't go on from there, so I just go and do the bonuses, but ran out of time.
Excellent job. We will see you back next year, everybody.
Right, right. Beautiful.
Thank you again.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay.
All right, we're down to our final four.
Final four. We need to see how Peter Charles is doing.
Our first, second, third, and one will be eliminated.
Yeah, and one more.
All right. Just
Andrew in the lead.
just under 9 minutes to go. We're seeing Andrew right now. He's completed level 4 in first place, working on level 5. Niels, tell us a bit about level 5 and what Andrew's facing right now.
So in level 5, we introduce a new mechanic into all of this, and that's the mining skill level. So before that, asteroids just had a certain value. They were mined. That was it. Now we introduce a skill level that means if a player that mines the asteroid has a low skill level for a certain asteroid, there's a waste factor in it. So they don't receive 100% of the ore, they receive less than 100% of the ore. And they need to calculate that and factor that into the production of the ships or blueprints after that. So it's just another layer of complexity.
Yeah, another factor to probably look up there and figure out that skill level.
Right.
So Andrew's working through it.
Yep. Let's see what's Peter doing.
All right, going down to
holding up
Peter
here.
The kids' table.
All right. All right.
Easy.
See, can we see his points? Okay. Okay.
Oh,
so
by
right
5
now,
points. By 5 points.
He is on the bubble. 615 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like he's working on level 3 there. Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's 2.5 minutes to go.
Yeah.
It's just 5 points.
Just 5 points.
5 points.
Man, it's so close. And Willem has partial points for level 4. So he probably skipped level 3, moved on to level 4, got some partial points there, which right now those bonuses are really what's probably keeping him in the lead. We're not sure if Peter has the bonuses scored as well.
There's Michael Jarman's screen.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're looking at got a max function happening.
Yeah, looks like he's working on bonus points too now.
Okay.
Yeah. So he doesn't have any bonus points yet. So that could, if he can get some bonus points again, bonus 1's worth 50, bonus 2 75, bonus 3 100 points. So that could really move him up here. Which is just over 6 minutes to go. Again, we're going to see our final competitor eliminated at 5 minutes with 5 minutes left. Okay. Michael's not sure what's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
1 minute, 1 minute, and then the final elimination. Right.
Still working on some bonuses. Okay. I might get a score here.
Come on.
Yeah, remember they get points for every bonus question this round.
That's right. So
anybody,
all on the table.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, amazing.
Let's see. Come on.
We have, he's using the sequence function, trying to work out maybe another bonus point here. And we'll see.
Yeah.
And we got still Peter with, I believe he had 615 points.
Right.
And 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds to go. Okay. So he's looking at those, converting those colors, trying to figure that one out, level 3.
15 seconds.
Not an easy one.
Just 5 points.
Not easy at all.
Yeah. If he could just get something, I know, just 5. Well, anyway.
3, 2, 1.
Peter Charles. All right. We're giving it a good go.
Yeah.
Gave it a good go.
Yeah.
All right.
One of our top seeds for the main
Peter,
draw.
come on up.
All right. Where's Peter? Yeah, let's hear from Peter. Meanwhile, Andrew Nye he's got a distance between him and second place. All right, let's hear what Peter has to say.
Under 5 to go.
All right, Peter. 5 points. So close. You were really doing great.
I thought I got 6 bonus points for sitting over there. Is that not accurate?
There should be points for being at the kids' table, but unfortunately we can't this time around.
Oh, fair enough. So
great job. Well done, everybody. Huge round of applause. Look at that.
All right. And everybody.
All right, we will see you next year, my friend.
All right.
Great job.
Yes. Ooh,
all right.
Okay.
So here's our question. Who is our first place, second, and third? We will know very, very shortly.
Very shortly. All right.
Okay.
So we got,
yeah. 3:51
We got
to go.
3 minutes, 50 seconds left.
That's right. And we got 2 regular competitors and 1 last chance competitor.
Yeah, Andrew's out in front here. He has all 4 bonus points, which is put him in the lead. That's about 350 points worth of bonus points there. So that's put him in the lead.
Yeah, Michael actually has more points from the base levels.
Right.
He's just missing those bonuses.
Yeah, so they're definitely a factor here. Good strategy for our number 1 seed to try and take home this victory.
And that belt down there.
And belt.
If anything else, you got to take that belt home.
That's right.
And certainly those bonus levels are probably easier overall.
Think so? Okay.
Compared to level 6 and 7.
Okay, what's Willem doing? Willem's 15% of level 4. What is Willem doing right? No, he's looking around. Looks like he smells some stinky feet. Look at that face he had on there. What? Come on, man. I don't know.
Hopefully they get him motivated to put some points on the board.
Yeah.
Just 2 minutes, 30 seconds or so to go. Let's see if William can maybe complete level. It looks like he's on level. He's going back to level 3. Maybe,
less than 2.5 minutes for the championship. This is it.
Yeah. Andrew Nye out in the lead. We'll see if Michael Jarman can get any of those bonus points or possibly level 6.
Something.
Level 6 is worth 240, so that would not get him into the lead there.
Level 7 is worth 420 points.
Yeah, that would. But those kind of build on each other, right, Niels?
Yeah, you could.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Okay.
It would be possible.
It's possible. Okay. 2 minutes to go.
This is a rough one.
William.
Out of a maximum 2,000 points for this, And Andrew has 970.
But the fifth bonus question relates to level 6 and 7, and that's why there's a gap there.
So we probably won't see that. We might see Andrew potentially get level 5 points, which would really put him out in the lead here with just a minute 30 to go. Willem's looking at this level 3 intently.
And if he wins it, he
see
will.
what Michael's
the championship will stay in Australia.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's see.
You can see what Michael's doing as well, because he could potentially, he'd have to score some bonus points or level 7 to really take this home.
And we're looking at Andrew's screen. And
it looks like we're really stumping them on level 6 and 7. They're moving around an asteroid field trying to find the optimal path. So it's a lot of cell movement based on asteroid value.
Really challenging.
That's really challenging.
Yeah, to try and find a path through the squares here, the cells.
Andrew's shaking his head.
Oh, Michael got some bonus points.
Okay.
40 seconds remaining.
40 seconds to go. So
Okay, this is it. There's no more eliminations. When this is over, it's over. All right, and Andrew now, he's looking around. He's taking his headphones off. What is he doing? Okay, is he safe? Is he safe? This is bold. This is bold. Look at it, crossing his arms. No. The guy is flexing.
19,
He's flexing.
18,
He's flexing.
16,
What is he doing? Look at this guy. Look
14,
at
13, 10, 9,
Oh, come on.
8,
What is
7,
No.
It is all over, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all age, we have our new winner.
Oh, man. That just gave it
Let's
up
go.
to him.
Let's move over here to the center of the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, your third place winner. That's where you all applaud. Your third place winner. Your second place winner. And our new Microsoft Excel World Champion, Andrew Guy.
See, look, hey, Steven.
They can't hear you.
Hey, Steven.
All right, I would love to bring Johnny and everybody up to start, hand out some of these awards, but that's quite the roller coaster ride that you've been on today, my friend. You're like, I'm winning, I'm losing, I'm not playing, and taking the whole thing home. So, how are you feeling? What's going through your head?
Yeah, it's crazy. Firstly, I want to really just thank all the other competitors. They were super gracious, super supportive. Yeah, I mean, as you guys probably figured, there were some technical difficulties in semi-final 1. These things happen, but just the amazing support that everyone else gave me, all my competitors as well. I think, just kudos to them. Thanks a lot. And, don't, for the team who organized it, don't feel bad. These things happen and, it worked out in the end. So, but yeah. I guess just still very intense. This was a really intense case. There were a lot of different levels. You can do a lot of different things. And towards the end, I just realized that I didn't have time to get any more points. So basically, I was just looking at Michael and seeing if he could get any more and overtake me. But yeah.
Come on over here, guys. So, Michael. What were you thinking there towards the end as you were starting to look at the scores and where things are at and how things were getting? What was going through your mind?
Yeah, I looked at level 3 and just thought it was harder than I thought it would be. And I think I made the decision that people might get hung up on it, and level 4 looked a lot easier. And then level 5 as well, I thought, wow, I got most of it out. I didn't look at the bonuses at all. I was like, I can deal with those later because they're available to everyone now, which did take a bit of the stress out, not a lot, but. I couldn't get level 3 working, and that and the bonuses was sort of the main difference. But here we are.
Well done. Big hand, everybody, for Michael. Willem, you hung in there. There was some moments where you're then you really got you really sort of found your way on this.
I certainly felt the pressure, that's for sure. I decided to do the opposite as what Michael did and focus on the bonuses from the beginning. And I think that was a good strategy given my scoring on level 3 and level 4. So yeah, that got me through it, and that scored me just enough. I think I had 5 seconds or something at some point.
Yeah, it was pretty tight there, yeah, towards that, so nicely done. All right, let's bring down Andrew and Johnny. You want to say something? Go ahead, my friend.
All right. Okay. All right. See, we started this, right? We gave them nicknames. Annihilator. Okay, he annihilated the competition tonight, yes. But I have been calling him the eel. What? Because he's so slippery. Brittany Deaton almost got him last year in seconds. And what happens now? We thought he was going down into the cave, and no, he's like, and bit everybody and dragged him in the hole with him. The eel, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Steven, are you ready? And congratulations. Willem, yes. Thanks. Jarmy and Andrew, all right.
All right, gentlemen, come on down over here. We have a whole bunch of different presentations. I do want to start before we hand out all the awards to do our Financial World Modeling World Cup diplomas. So if you could read those out, that would be great.
Weren't we supposed to start with the MEWC? Okay. So the Financial Modeling World Cup, 3rd place across the season, the whole season, 2023, Michael German. Congratulations. So, thank you. 2nd place in the whole season, Dearmid Early. And finally, the winner of the Financial Modeling World Cup season is Lawrence Lowe. Come on in. You guys do that. Yeah. Lawrence? Yeah. And the award is presented by the proud sponsors of the Financial Modeling World Cup by Order.co. Zach Garipa, the founder and CEO. And guys, at the same time, then we'll probably... You can mention this? We can... Oh, Max, tell about that.
And another award for the winner of the Financial Modeling World Cup is, of course, the championship ring for 2023 season. Congratulations, Lawrence. Give me your finger. Show it to everyone.
All right, it is time to finish awarding the rest first. But once again, I really want to call out all of our sponsors before we do this, so hang on. So first of all, huge thanks to Microsoft. So let's go out and give them a big hand. Training.com, Adoption.com for all the great stuff. The folks at Software One. Our folks at Order.co. We have a good contingent in the house from that. Our EVE Online, folks. And I do want to mention that the belt that we're about to give away was designed, built, and given by Free Mind Seattle. So huge thanks to them as well. All right, so we're starting with our 3rd place. Oh, that's 2nd. Hang on, we want 3rd. Oh, that's season. Sorry, yeah. Sorry, no, we're at the right one. So 2nd place season. Mr. Dim. And for Michael.
Mr. Michael.
Once again, a big hand for our first, second, and third place for the full season winners. Gentlemen. All right. It's time now for our trophies. Who'd like to do the words here? Come on, Johnny. Come on up. We will start with our third place trophy. There you go. Willem? In our second place, you're running out of hands to hold stuff here, Michael. And the winner, first of all, of the big trophy, Andrew. Nicely done. Hold that up in the air. And, of course, the trophy's nice, but we want to see you wear the belt. Let's hear it. Wear the belt. Wear the belt. Wear the belt. Wear the belt. We need somebody bigger. You just gotta. There you go. Nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your champion. All right. If I could get my other co-hosts, come on down with me. Where are they? Come on down, guys. Let's go down over here. Let's go down by our sponsors thing real quick. We want to do a final kind of wrap up on all this. Once more, one big hand for all of our winners of tonight and for the whole season. All right, let's come down here. We'll do some final thoughts. We'll wrap this up, and then we will all party like it's 19-something. All right. Let's start with you, sir. This was you guys, first of all, did a huge job. Big round of applause for these guys on all the hard work they did, studying all the models, making sure they were prepared. Really, really nice. What were your thoughts on this year's competition?
Yeah, it was incredible to watch these competitors at such a high level take on these cases with just no time on the clock. Changing scores like that at the end was amazing to see, especially that semifinal one was incredible. So I enjoyed it, loved it. Thank you all for competing and bringing your best today. It was awesome.
No, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Oz, talk to you. We're going to give the winner of our raffle, and then we're going to close the show out. So, my friend, what do you got to say?
Thanks for everybody who came. Thanks to the competitors. Thanks for Andrew, Max, and the whole crew. This has been great. It's been intense. I almost didn't come back after the first round because there's all this lead changes and everything, all this crazy stuff happening. We got through it, and we got our winner, Andrew Nye. It's just great.
Couldn't agree more. All right, and the winner of our raffle from our good friends at Order.co, what do we got? So what happened with the raffle for those of you watching online? People, if you show up here, you got raffle tickets. You got to put in who you thought was going to win. The winner gets a $500 Amazon gift card, and our winner is Bill Crawford. Bill Crawford. Christmas just got easier for you, my friend. No, he's over there, I think, so it's fine. You don't need to come over here, Bill. You're good. We'll make sure the money gets to you. All right, we're going to close everything out, but first of all, I want to thank everybody who showed up, who was here in person to help all of our contestants to just really feel loved, encouraged, warmth. You guys are one of the best communities out there, so give yourselves a really big hand for the amazing job that you've all done this week. This doesn't work with all of you. For all of you at home, thanks for joining us. We want you to get involved. Go out to the website. Check out the links. Join us. We had an amazing week of learning this week, hanging out with each other, learning more, and there are so many great opportunities, not only for the year-long competition, but for this competition, and maybe one of you will join us and be holding that big trophy next year. So, on behalf of everybody here, I'm Stephen Rose, and I want to thank all of you for coming out and joining us.
Thank you, Stephen Rose, for being the captain of this vessel and getting us here.
All right, thanks, everybody. We are all done. Have a great evening. Congratulations. We will see you next year. Good night.
There are many software, cloud, and technology providers, but there's only one who brings it all together to move business forward. Software One. Because no one else can act on software and cloud intelligence like we do. End-to-end, side by side, building better outcomes. All in one. Software One.
Thank you, Spreadsheets, for making me seem better than I am at my job.
Thank you, Spreadsheets, for getting me over my fear of flying.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do whatever you want. You can have really relaxed, slow-paced stuff where you can take it easy, or you could be on the edge of your seat, shaking, making split-second decisions. This is Eve. You know, it's a crazy universe where anything can happen, and however you want to do it, go for it.